is now open in Russellville. They can serve your needs for tile closings and mineral searches in Russellville and all of Pope and now Logan County. Call them today at 755-4755. Kearns Abstract, 501 East B Street, Russellville, serving Johnson, Logan, and Pope counties.
Richard Roberts with Cogswell Motors. Keep your vehicle running great for years to come with our free 2-year maintenance plan. Now, with every purchase of a new Ford, Lincoln, or Mazda, we're offering a complimentary 2-year maintenance. You'll be able to drive away with ease knowing oil changes, tire rotation, inspections, and more are covered by our free 2-year maintenance plan. So check us out online at CogswellMotors.com or come see us at 1900 East Main.
Maybe you're moving some dirt around the house, got jobs to do, things you need to get finished, and equipment. Well, maybe you don't have what you need. Russellville Kubota has it with great prices and great people. Russellville Kubota is family-owned and operated, and they treat people like you would expect to treat family. Whatever you're looking for, Russellville Kubota has you covered. Construction equipment, farm equipment, zero-turn mowers, they'll get you taken care of. Go by and visit the crew at Russellville Kubota, 702 Weir Road in Russellville.
Hi, this is Todd Marmersdorf with Centennial Bank. If you're looking for the right bank or banker, it can be a tough task. Who can you trust? Let us give you a relationship review. Stop by any of our 7 local branches for more information. You will find that we make local loan decisions. We offer some of the latest technology for our deposit customers. We invest in our local communities through schools and nonprofit organizations with our marketing dollars. You've most likely eaten a hamburger with us at a community cookout or worked alongside us at a charity event. Centennial Bank values what you value, a relationship. In fact, your relationship with Centennial Bank is our greatest asset. It's what we strive to protect and strengthen every day with our decisions, our products, and our commitment to our communities. At Centennial Bank, we want to help you find what you believe is valuable. Please contact myself or any of our bankers to start building that relationship. Centennial Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 564245.
KCJC, Dartnell, Russellville.
You guys play the best country of all.
River Country. KCJC.
Welcome back. The Lady Cyclones coming to the bench after just getting some warm-up shots in. Starting it a little bit early. It's funny, the last 2 games we started a little late. We finished that last game, even though it was nip and tuck early. And we're going to start this one a little bit early, a couple minutes probably, and they've yet to mark the starting lineup for the Lady Cyclones. So I'll give you the starting lineup for the Lady Apaches. They're going to start off with number 3, Abby Kane, number 20, Sophia Hampton, number 23, Abby James, number 24, Shannon Lacey, and Emma Tedder, number 25. They are coached by Drew Simon Morgan, and I hope I'm getting that last name correct. The winner of this game will move on to the championship game that will take place tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, taking on Charleston. Charleston, of course, won in state championship last year, and they look primed to make a run at this tournament tomorrow night. The loser will play at 3 o'clock tomorrow against Two Rivers. For the Lady Cyclones, they're going to start off with number 3, the 5'2" junior Kara Davis. Z McAllister, she's a 5'7" senior wearing number 2. Maddie Howerton gets the start, 5'5" junior. Anna Myers, a 6' senior, wearing number 25, and 5'11" senior, number 35, Michaela Ely. We're going to take a quick 30-second break and come back with the tip-off. You're listening to Lady Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-styled lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurants on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you, so come on by, Old South.
Lady Cyclones in their home white uniforms with red numbers, black trim. Pottsville Lady Apaches in their road black with, I guess you could call it black numbers, a little bit of gold pencil trim around each number. The Pottsville boys just fell to Baptist Prep 66-64. The treat for us was we got to watch Isaiah McBride, the Kansas commit. And UCA offered Isaiah McBride, and then Kansas did, and then Arkansas tried to jump in late and didn't get him. And yesterday, they scored 85 points. He only scored 15, dominated the game tonight. I want to ask you in a minute how many points you think he had of their 66, because I think he was a quiet scorer tonight. He took over that game. As we start here, the Lady Cyclones win the tip, but throw the ball away, trying to throw the pass in the low post to Anna Myers, the Arkansas Tech commit.
Well, Anna was open, and that's the way to start off, working on the inside, open up the outside a little bit.
Lady Cyclones going to pressure a little bit in the back court. Doesn't bother Pottsville. They could try to go inside. Ball was tipped by Anna Myers. Good defense. Michaela Ely goes to a knee to pick it up. Threw it. A pass to hit the outlet, but before that play happened, Sophia Hampton's going to be whistled for her first personal foul. A reach-in foul. Maybe a little frustration foul there. We have no scores. We've just started the game. Lady Cyclones, many of the girls have been here watching basketball action today. Again, this is the 7th game of the day. Here's a three-point try by Maddie Howerton. Rims out. Anna Myers coming in with the rebound, putting it up and in. Lady Cyclones lead it 2-0. Here comes the pressure defense in the backcourt. A couple passes, they beat it again. This time they go on the right wing. Three-pointer is going to be missed by Pottsville. Tipped, and Maddie Howerton getting the rebound in the corner after Abby Kane missed the three for Pottsville. Howerton in the front court. A pass to Davis, a pass to Z. Z open for three off the back of the iron. Ball tipped, and Ely has the rebound on the right block. One dribble, throws it back out to Z on the left wing. She's going to go back into the high post. There's Ely. Nice move underneath. Misses the shot with the follow, putting it, rolls off the iron. Anna Myers tips it a couple times, goes back up, and is going to be fouled.
And you like the way that those offensive rebounds between Myers and Ely.
And you can already see they don't have anything right now to counteract the height of the Lady Cyclones and how they're crashing the boards. We'll see what adjustment Pottsville makes. The first free throw by Myers is good.
That shot that Howerton attempted at three-pointer just went in and out. She needs to keep shooting at. She's just barely off.
Grace Bratton, number 22, comes in for Pottsville. Lady Cyclones with a 3-0 lead. 6:42 left to play in the first quarter. We're early going. Second free throw is no good. Pottsville gets the rebound. Kara Davis almost got a cheap offensive rebound there. She was the only one battling, and sometimes you can sneak in and get one. She almost did there. On the left side is Shannon Lacey. Goes into the corner to Abby Kane, the one who missed that three-pointer from the right wing. Kicks it back up top. Now they go to the high post, right back out. Thinking about a three was Hampton. She passes on the baseline, whistle a travel as she picked up her feet before she put the ball on the ground.
You can see that Pottsville's having a hard time working the ball on the inside, and I think it's because of that pressure defense by the Lady Cyclones out on the point.
Z McAllister gets it on the left wing behind the three-point line. Is Anna Myers going to drive left side off the glass, no good, but she's going to go to the free throw line. Anna Myers going to play for Coach Wilbers next year. I'll bet that he wouldn't mind having her this year. You know, Anna, both her parents teach out at Tech. First free throw, no good. She's 1 of 3 from the free throw line. That's unlike her. Second free throw is good. 2 of 4. She's got all 4 of the Lady Cyclones points. 4-0. Here comes the trap in the backcourt. They dribble around it, a one-handed bounce pass. We're going to get a reach-in foul called on Maddie Howerton. Had they not called that foul, it was going to be a turnover. And Pottsville probably happy to see the Lady Cyclones going to back off the pressure here and let them inbound it. They had looked like they were going to inbound it way farther. Reach-in ball knocked away by Howerton. Pottsville has it back on the right side. Here's a three-point try. This one no good by Hampton. Ely amongst 3 Apaches gets the rebound. She's going to bring it to the front court with the dribble. Feeds it to Z McAllister coming in from the right side. Her shot blocked. Pottsville has it. And here come the Lady Apaches. They're chasing her with a double team. That's Abby James. Tried to throw it inside. It's wrestled away by Michaela Ely, and she's going to be bumped on the way down the right side. Sophia Hampton picking up her second foul, but maybe not a bad foul because the Lady Cyclones are going to be in transition. Usually say that, but you know, that you pick up 2 fouls, they're going to have to think about taking her out, and they bring in Emma Tender in. Right now, Hampton goes to the bench. That's the 4th team foul on Pottsville. In the corner, Howerton didn't really set up to take the 3. Gets it back to Z on the left side. Back to Maddie. Maddie is going to take it this time. This one rolls off the iron. On the backside, Kara Davis with the rebound. Putting it up and in.
She had a good position for that offensive rebound. Very important to get those when you shoot and miss a three.
Abby Kane in the backcourt. Pass ahead. They get it on the left side of James. As she started to drive, lost the handle on it. Going to be bailed out with a foul called on Russellville. This is going to be on Maddie Howerton. This is her second. And Maddie's going to have to sit a little while because with 2 fouls here in the first quarter. Number 21, Blakely Walker, the 5'7" senior, going to check in for the Lady Cyclones, as is Sarah Velasquez. She's a 5'8" sophomore. Velasquez will sub in for Kara Davis.
That last foul on Maddie was pretty light.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's tough when it's your second one. Pass deflected and intercepted by Z McAllister. You hate fouls like that when it pulls somebody out of a game. Z thinking about it. She's going to shoot the 18-footer. She's going to find the bottom of the net with it. And with that shot, Pottsville's going to take a timeout. The Lady Cyclones lead at 8-0. We'll take a 60-second break. You're listening to Lady Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Corey Beeson and the folks at Beeson Roofing Solutions are proud to support local sports in the River Valley. And they also want to say a special thank you to all their loyal customers and the community for their business. So if you have a problem with your roof, whether it be on your home or business, visit BeesonRoofing.com to see their work or call 967-2288 to schedule a free estimate or second opinion today from your local roofing experts, Beeson Roofing Solutions.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, be what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Lady Cyclones scoring the first 8 points of this ball game. They lead Pottsville 8-0. Pottsville taking that timeout. You get 5 timeouts, and you can take them at any time. They took a full timeout there. A couple passes. They're still in the back court. Now they floated across court into the front court. Coming is James. And James' shot going to be blocked by Myers, but I think we're going to get a foul on the other side. I think it's going to be on Blakely Walker. No, they're going to give it to Anna Myers. I think she got all ball.
She did. The official was behind her. He's saying she got her on her hip. I don't know.
And Coach White talking to the official, she thought the same thing, and he's shaking his head. No, both free throws are made by Abby James, so that's the first points for Pottsville.
Well, there's no doubt she got all ball on the block. She must have got her with her body.
Well, I think the foul actually came from somebody else is what I think. Ball's thrown away by Russellville, and Pottsville will have it. Lady Cyclones leading 8-2. Sometimes they see this. They see little lapses, and they got to shake themselves out of it. Pottsville inbounding in the backcourt. Cross-court pass back to the inbounder. That's Abby James. Finding underneath, wide open. They're going to kick it out in the corner. Kane, three-pointer, misses everything. Pottsville, though, gets the rebound shot, partially blocked by Ely, and she gets the rebound. Pass ahead to Z McAllister. She'll cross the timeline, come in from the right wing. Into the corner, Blakely Walker, three-pointer, no good, but she was fouled on the arm. She's going to go to the free throw line to shoot 3 free throws. That foul on Abby Kane, that's number 2 on her. And Pottsville not as deep as the Lady Cyclones. Last night they only played 8 players. They're going to come in with a couple substitutions, but you got to wait for 2 free throws to be made before you even sub. The first free throw was good by Blakely. Waiting the second free throw. She was fouled from the corner on the three-pointer. Missed the second, so she's 1 of 2. She gets 1 more. Number 24, Shannon Lacey, back in the game. And also making her first appearance, number 13, Kimbra Rhodes.
You can tell that the height of the Lady Cyclones has given problems to the Lady Apaches.
Blakely makes 2 of 3. She made the bookends of the 3 free throws. The Lady Cyclones lead at 10-2. Pressuring, a soft pressure, no trap until they cross the timeline. Julia Reynolds on the right wing. You've been around Russellville for a long time, graduated from there. You hear that name, Julia Reynolds, no relation to the former band director from years ago. Bounce pass down low, wide open layup. It seemed wide open, but a block shot by Anna Myers on the loose ball. We're going to get a jump ball, and it'll belong to Pottsville as the Lady Cyclones got the opening tip.
What's that, about 3 blocks so far tonight?
Yeah, I think so. Anna's got a couple, and I'm not giving her 1/3 one she should have had. And Michaela Ely has 1, so yeah, I think that's right. Off the inbounds pass, James has it in the corner, going baseline, throwing it out to James. She mishandled it. To be fair, it wasn't really thrown right at her. And 1 second on the shot clock, and Pottsville has a shot clock violation. This is a new thing for this tournament, but all teams played with it yesterday. We have a 35-second shot clock. If this is your first chance to listen or watch us here, this is only for the Hoops for Hunger tournament. The clock resets on change of possession, or if the ball hits the rim on a shot. And Pottsville, I think they forgot about it because they didn't look to be shooting at that point. Velasquez finding the cutter of the basket. Myers lost the handle on it. Scramble for a loose ball. Myers had it, tried to call timeout, but lost it out of bounds. It'll belong to Pottsville. Coach White, you probably heard us. We have a mic right next to her, and she was the one yelling timeout. Didn't get the call. Lady Cyclones lead it, though, 10-2 with 3:09 left to play here in the first quarter.
Well, Anna put the ball on the floor when she went in for the layup. If she hadn't done that, I think she'd have made her shot.
In the corner, wide open for three is Rhodes, missing that one off the back of the iron. Velasquez gets the rebound. We're going to have a foul called on Pottsville, and boy, God help us if they ever get hot from a three-point line. That's going to be on Julia Reynolds. That's her first. Pottsville's 16th foul. Pottsville has not pressured Lady Cyclones at all in the backcourt, and they continue to allow the Lady Cyclones to bring it up uncontested. Just inside the three-point line as Ely starts a drive on the right side. Shot up, a little too hard. Rebound going to be chased down in the left corner by Blakely Walker. Blakely gives it up to Z. She'll go around the screen, take it right side. A little scoop shot is up and in, high off the glass. Good job, Z. She's got four. The Lady Cyclones lead by double digits. Julia Reynolds working on that far side is going to catch the pass on the right wing in the front court. Gives it back to the top to Abby James. Starts her drive left side, cut off by Walker. Through the middle of the lane, shot partially blocked by Myers. Lost out of bounds, last touched by number 24, Shannon Lacey. It'll belong to Lady Cyclones.
Number 21, Walker, getting in there on that defensive rebound. A little bit shorter than her counterpart with Pottsville, but stayed in there.
Ely in the front court, 2-on-1, gives it to Myers. Myers layup, rolls off the iron, gets her own rebound, goes back up, and she's going to be cut down, and hard foul. I don't think the Pottsville player meant to do it. She fell down and rolled into Anna Myers. But we're lucky that nobody's seriously injured on that. Foul's going to be on Grace Bratton, number 22. Her first. She was up and walking gingerly, and she was surprised the foul was on her. But we saw this actually in the earlier boys game. You're rolling in, even if it's accidental, they'll call the foul on you. First free throw is no good by Anna Myers. 2 minutes exactly left to play in the first quarter. Lady Cyclones lead 12-2. Russell scored the first 8 points of the game with the second free throw made. Anna Myers been to the free throw line 3 times for 6 free throws, and each time she's hit one of the 2. Does it here. Lady Cyclones lead by 11. In the front court, faking left, going right is Bratton. Little runner in the lane, little short. Ball tipped a couple times. James has it, putting it back up. That's short. Velasquez getting the rebound for Lady Cyclones. They're coming up behind her. She senses it at the last second, turns to her right, gives it up to McAllister. Back to Velasquez on the left wing. She'll take it baseline, stops on the block, throws it back out to Z. 24 seconds on the shot clock. Blakely Walker on the right wing. She'll work her way to the baseline underneath Velasquez. Her shot blocked, trying to keep it alive. Can't do so. Pottsville has it. Here come the Lady Apaches. Behind the back dribble by Bratton as she shakes 2 defenders in the front court, stops on the right wing. Gives it up. Here's James, a long three. This one rolls in. The first field goal by Pottsville happens with 1:09 left to play in the first quarter. The Lady Cyclones still lead 13-5. Z McAllister gets it on the baseline to Velasquez. Back to Z on the left wing. She'll try a long three. Nothing but net for Z McAllister. She's got 7 points, and the Lady Cyclones back up 16-5, matching their largest lead of 11.
You have to like that. McAllister hitting that three. Didn't shoot one last night, but got 1 or 2 so far.
Here's a three-point try in the corner by Bratton. No good. Last touched out of bounds by who? Z McAllister tried to swat it away from Kimber Rhodes and did so, but swatted it out of bounds. And Matender checks back in for Pottsville. Kara Davis will check back in for the Lady Cyclones, replacing Blakely Walker. Inbounds pass comes just inside the free throw line. Wide open shot for Emma Tender. Knocked it down, and they caught the Lady Cyclones napping.
Don't think they were ready for that.
16-7. Lady Cyclones lead. 27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock is turned off. Z will use a screen. Didn't shake the man. She's on the left wing, backs it back with 17 to the top of the key to Anna Myers. Myers looking down low on the right side. Velasquez, one dribble, shot blocked, ball tipped around a couple times, put up by Ely, no good. Tipped, chased down in the corner by Pottsville, saving it in bounds, but right to Velasquez. Her pass goes in the middle, is a scramble for it. Pottsville comes away with it. A half-court shot on the end of the first quarter will go over the backboard. We've finished one quarter of the play. The Lady Cyclones lead at 16-7. We'll take a break. You're listening Lady Cyclone basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Who's been approved at Orr Auto Mall of Russellville?
For foreclosures,
3 repos,
2 bad student loans.
and a guy with a bankruptcy.
It's the giving season, and Orr Auto Mall of Russellville is giving everyone a second chance. So if you make past credit mistakes, or if you've got some bumps on your credit, get to Orr Auto Mall today and take advantage of our massive year-end savings during the Big Finish event, like over $5,000 off Jeep Renegades, MSRP $25,315. Now just $19,990. Drive that 2018 Jeep Renegade Latitude home for just $299 per month. Yes, a brand new Jeep for $299 per month. So if your credit's less than perfect, don't wait. Orr Auto Mall's credit specialist will get to work for you today, so you can take advantage of massive year-end savings only at Orr Auto Mall of Russellville. Visit OrAutomall.com or dial 1-800-NEW-CARS. That's 1-800-NEW-CARS. With approved credit, 10% down, 74 months, and 7% APR plus tax, tag, license offers don't combine, all rebates apply.
When we started the game, the Lady Cyclones scored the first 8 points. They lead at 16-7 after the first quarter.
Good defense by the Lady Cyclones. Pottsville trying to slip a person down low underneath on that full court pressure. Russellville's going to have to watch for that, but Russellville having a little difficult time with our free throws. We're going to have to sharpen up a little bit on that, but working the ball on the inside looks good so far.
Start the second quarter. McAllister, Davis, Myers, Ely, and Velasquez on the floor to start. Pottsville starts getting a wide open layup, but Lacey missed it, got a rebound, and she's going to be fouled as she's knocked to the floor. It's going to be on Sarah Velasquez. That's her first and the 14th foul on the Lady Cyclones. They're going to call it a shooting foul, so Lacey would go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw, no good. Maddie Howerton's going to come back in for Russell. She picked up 2 fouls early in the first quarter. Did not play most of the first quarter because of that. She's going to replace Velasquez. So now the original starting 5 on the floor for Russellville. Second free throw missed them both, and Howerton going to chase down the rebound. She had a shield to guard to do so. Gets it off to Kara Davis. Lady Cyclones lead at 16-7. Davis leaves in the corner for Z. They jump out on her expecting a 3. I think she was just looking to pass. She gets the pass back. Z McAllister from the right wing. This one off the front of the iron. Rebound comes to the Lady Apaches, Emma Tender. And James will bring it in the front court, number 23. Comes the right side. Boy, sees parted. They let her go, and she hit the shot there. She's got 7 points. The Lady Cyclones lead by 7.
No score!
Z McAllister sees the trap coming, leaves it. Kara Davis open from the corner. Three-pointer won't go. Rebound Pottsville. Lady Cyclones going cold a little bit to start this quarter. In the front court is Bratton. Little runner in the lane is no good. Rebound Pottsville. Block shot on the return shot, but we're going to get a foul called on the Lady Cyclones, and this will be on number 35, Michaela Ely. Ely looks a little winded there. That's her first personal foul.
Plus, she was looking at the official like, man, I got all ball on that.
7:04 left to play in the first half. First free throw is no good.
Which that tells me she got all ball.
This is Shannon Lacey at the free throw line for the second time in this quarter. She hits the second, so she's 1 of 4 from the line. Lady Cyclones' 11-point lead has dwindled down to 6. Howerton across the timeline, floats on the left wing, nobody there. She was expecting somebody, nobody was, but Pottsville has it. 6:50 left to play in the first half. Here's James. Abby James working against Kara Davis. And flashing to make a steal was Myers. James gets it back, throws it right into the waiting arms of Z McAllister. Long pass down the comes to Anna Myers. Stops on the right block. Shot won't go. Rebound comes to Emma Tender. Pottsville dodged a bullet there. Lady Cyclones wondering what we got to do to make a basket here in the second quarter. Here's a three-point try by James. It's good. Abby James, her second 3. And cuts the Lady Cyclone lead in half. We'll take a break as Russell wants a 30-second timeout. You're listening Lady Cyclone basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Parents have a hard job. How do you feed the kids good food without breaking the bank? When you dine in at Steak and Shake on Saturday and Sunday, kids eat free with every $9 spent, and your food is always made to order. Steak and Shake on Parkway Drive. Steak and Shake's reward app makes saving super easy. Download the Steak and Shake Rewards app for free. Then order and pay from your device or smartphone, and every $50 that you spend, you get $5 in rewards. Steak and Shake on Parkway Drive.
Lady Cyclones trying to figure out what we got to do to stop this run. It's been a 6-0 run for Pottsville. Lady Cyclones lead at 16-13.
One of the things I see is underneath the basket, when we get the ball, no matter who's shooting, they're shooting a little bit too quick. They're not taking their time and putting the ball real softly off the backboard. And I think that's, once they get that under control, I think we'll start scoring quite a bit underneath.
Z. McAllister dribbling to the right wing, gives it up to Maddie Howerton. Now in the right corner to Kara Davis, was open briefly. Didn't think about a shot. They're looking inside for Myers. She's really working against Lacey, and a traveling violation is going to be called on Kara Davis. 6:09 left to play in the first half. Lady Cyclones' lead is 3. Pottsville could tie it with a three-pointer. This possession, Russellville going to put pressure in the backcourt here. At least looks like it. Abby James gets the inbounds pass, and she's walking it up the floor. Looking it. Going to try to float it over. It's tipped by Kara Davis, and she saves it in. And there's a scramble for it. Let's see. They have it. Lacey throws it away. Lacey got it, and then threw it on the baseline, trying to go for Titter. And it's thrown out of bounds.
Good defense by Kara Davis.
Talking about being too quick, I think she was too quick there trying to get the ball to Tedder because she really wasn't being pressured. But that pressure defense sort of has them making you rush some things. Shots, passes. Kara Davis, three-pointer from the right corner is good. First three for Kara Davis. She has 5. The Lady Cyclones double their lead from 3 to 6. Going to attack it in the middle. That's how you attack a press. And they get it to Reynolds on the right wing and back up top to Abby James with the dribble. Leaves it on the left wing for Bratton. Dribbles to the lane, tries it up and down, and does so for an easy layup for Shannon Lacey. Her first field goal of the game. She's got 3 points. Lady Cyclones lead is 19-15.
Our defense let that offensive player for Pottsville get between them and the basket for an easy layup.
Ely catches the ball on the right elbow. Left-handed dribble, looking for help, gets it to Howerton in the corner. Kara Davis once again for 3. This one off the back of the iron. A rebound comes to the Lady Apaches, so Grace Bratton, and she's going to wait for some help. Leaves it for James at the top of the key. Working off the dribble once again. Runner in the lane, won't go. We're going to get a foul called on the Lady Cyclones. We'll see who it's called on. It's going to be on number 35, Michaela Ely. That'll be her second. 16 foul on the Lady Cyclones, and both fouls against Ely coming in the second quarter. First free throw is good by Abby James. She's perfect from the line so far, 3 of 3. Making her first appearance for the Lady Cyclones. 5'7" senior Tanika Boyce. Howerton will sit down. Second free throw is good. James single-handedly keeping them in this game. It's a 2-point game. It's been the closest it's been since it was 2-0 Russellville. Z. McAllister on the right wing. Looking over the 1-3-1. Gets it to Myers at the top. She dribbles, has the ball knocked away. There's a scramble for it underneath, and a jump ball will be called. It'll belong to Russellville.
Jump ball, possession stays with Russellville.
12 points for Abby James for Pottsville. She got 12 of their 17. Z. McAllister inbounded on the right side to Tanika Boyce. Trying to go inside, trying to go to Myers. Ball was knocked away. Pottsville comes up with it. In the front court is Reynolds, and she ran out of real estate. Oh, no, we're going to get a foul called on Boyce. I thought she stepped out of bounds. The official said she was pushed out by Tanika Boyce. That's her first, and it'll be a 1-and-1 try for Pottsville, and they could tie the game here with a couple of free throws by Julia Reynolds.
Well, that's another light foul, and I'm seeing that against the Cyclones. I'm not seeing that against the Lady Apaches.
First free throw is good. It's 1-and-1, so it's a 1-point game. 4:19 left to play here in the first half. Second free throw is good, and we're all tied. Lady Cyclones led by 11 2 different times, but have gone cold here in the second quarter. They only have 3 points, a three-pointer by Kara Davis. We're knotted up at 19. The final 4 minutes, 5 seconds left to play in the first half. Michaela Ely steps inside, 18-footer won't go. Bratton had the rebound, lost it, picks it up, throws it ahead. It's a 2-on-1. Lacey down low, shot blocked of Tedder's shot, but a good foul by Z McAllister. She blocked the shot. She got a lot of contact there, but did not give up the easy layup. That's the first foul on Z McAllister, the 8th team foul on the Lady Cyclones. It'll put Tedder to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, that was a good foul by Z. She had to do that to keep them from scoring.
3:56 left to play here in the first half. Tedder, first trip to the line, first free throw is good. This is their 12th free throw of the first half. And Twin Towers for the Lady Cyclones. That's what I call them. Myers and Ely going to sit down. Velasquez into the game, and also 6-foot senior Hillen Vardaman. Second free throw is good. Lady Apaches have a 2-point lead over Russellville, 21-19.
That's 7 free throws that the Lady Apaches have hit in a row.
Z McAllister backing it back out. Into the corner to Velasquez. Going inside now to Vardaman. Double team, throws a baseline pass to Tanika Boyce. Drives around her man, kisses one off the glass and in. Tanika Boyce ties the game at 21. 3.5 to go here in the first half. Abby James crosses the timeline, a pass into the corner to Tedder. She'll take it baseline, work against Vardaman. Vardaman cut her off at the right block, throws it back out to the right wing to Reynolds. On the left wing, Bratton fakes a 3, steps inside, picks up a dribble, cross-court pass to Tedder. Shot clock down to 13, and Pottsville throws it away. They're lucky that wasn't a charge taken as Velasquez hit the deck, but they called it out of bounds. Sometimes officials will do that, try to save somebody a foul. Blakely Walker going to check in for the Lady Cyclones. Number 21 will replace Z McAllister. A lot of subs in there right now for the Lady Cyclones. Only one starter on the floor, but say that because you got 4 starters that are getting a good break here. 21-21 our score, 3:05 left to play here in the first half. Here comes the trap, and Blakely Walker tried to go around it. A reach-in foul, number 25, Emma Tedder. That's her first, and it's going to put Blakely on the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Blakely 2 of 3 from the line in that first quarter. She got fouled on a 3-pointer in the corner and hit 2 of the 3 free throws.
Yeah, that was a reach-in foul, and you was wondering, when is Russellville going to be able to pick up one of those?
Since the ball was knocked out of bounds off Blakely, it's had to call that almost. The first free throw is good, so Blakely earns the bonus. She gives the Lady Cyclones their second lead of the game. Russellville scored the first 8 points, led by 11 twice. Pottsville battled back to take a 2-point lead. Lady Cyclones lead it right now. Second free throw is good by Blakely, so Russellville leads it 23-21. Abby James with 12 points for the Lady Apaches in this game. Brings it up the floor, uses a screen, stops. She's going to shoot a long 3. This one in and out. Rebound, Velasquez had it. It was knocked away, taken away by Tedder. That'll reset the shot clock. Lob it inside over Vardaman, underneath. The shot made by Shannon Lacey. She's got all 5 of her points here in the second quarter. Cross-court pass is going to be intercepted by Pottsville. Bratton coming in from the right side, layup too hard off the backboard. Trailing the play there was Blakely Walker. She'll bring it in the front court on the right wing. Stops and slows up, lets a couple Lady Cyclones come up and help her. Vardaman behind the 3-point line on the right side, gets it to Kara Davis. Fake the 3, dribbles to the left elbow on the left wing to Tanika Boyce. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Back to Davis, faking the 3, dribbles to the right elbow. They're going to swing it around to Boyce on the left side. 11 seconds to shoot. 2 minutes left in the game. We got the shot clock. Vardaman gets in the corner to Blakely Walker. Double team. Kara Davis going to shoot a long 3. Clings off the iron. She had to shoot it because that shot clock was down. Pottsville with the rebound. Long pass down the floor to a wide open Lacey. Stops, shoots the layup off the right block. And her basket has given Pottsville their second lead of the game at 25-23.
That has really hurt Russellville tonight, is letting Pottsville get behind them on that press.
Blakely Walker dribbles on the left side, gets it to Boyce. Lady Cyclones needing some offense quick. Next dead ball, Anna Myers will check in. 3-pointer in and out by Kara Davis. A jump ball on the rebound, and alternating possession goes over to Pottsville. Anna Myers will check in for the Lady Cyclones, replacing Vardaman. Z McAllister checks in, replacing Velasquez. They're going to shift around who's guarding whom and what they're doing, and they're going to start by putting the press back on. 1:20 left to play here in the first half. Lady Cyclones trail by 2. Comes the trap in the corner. They floated over the top. Grace Bratton still in the backcourt. Pass ahead, and let's see. A blocking foul is going to be called on Tanika Boyce. That'll be her second. It should be a 1-and-1 for Pottsville. The last 1-and-1 is the next Russellville foul will put them in the double bonus. Julia Reynolds, who's 2 of 2 from the line, will go to shoot the 1-and-1 for the Lady Apaches. Minute 14 left to play in the first half. Free throw on the way. It's short. With the rebound is Anna Myers. Blakely Walker up the left side of the floor. Double team, picks up her dribble. She needs help. Bounce pass to Myers near the top. Going to take it to right side. Pass underneath to Kara Davis. Shot high off the backboard. No good. With the rebound, Pottsville Lady Apaches had it. Tedder gives it up to James. James in the front court being chased by Boyce. Gets it up top of the key. Three-pointer. Short, and we're going to get a foul called on Kara Davis. So Tedder will go to the line to shoot 3 free throws. She's perfect from the free throw line, and Kara Davis, the shot had already gone, and it was almost like she was getting ready to block out, but too much contact, the official saw. He's over here talking to Sherry White, and I don't think she's buying any of it. Free throw is short by Emma Tedder. Official continuing to talk to Sherry White. She's not even making eye contact. The assistant, Chase White, is talking to him about it. Second free throw is good. It's a 3-point lead for Pottsville. Checking in for the Lady Apaches will be Abby Kane, number 3. Picked up 2 fouls in the first quarter. Has not played in the second quarter until now. 49.4 seconds left to go in the first half. She hits 2 of 3. Pottsville, largest lead of the game for them. They lead at 27-23. Kimbra Rhodes into the game for Lady Apaches. Z McAllister in the front court. On the right wing, bounce pass to Davis. Double team, back out to Z. Cross-court pass to Walker. Looking left side now to Boyce in the corner to the high post. Mishandled by Myers, but Blakely keeps it alive for Lady Cyclones. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Cross-court pass to Z McAllister. Try it in the corner, back to Z on the right wing. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Now to Kara Davis, faking the 3. Cross-court pass to Blakely Walker. She'll take a long 3. Nothing but net. The Pottsville fans behind us was chanting 5 seconds when there was actually 9 seconds. It worked against them as Blakely hits the 3. Ball knocked out of bounds by Myers around half court. Well, you better be careful about who you're doing that to. Because Blakely actually had about 3 seconds when they were down to 1. She let fly a long 3 from the left wing.
That's a beautiful shot. Beautiful touch on that shot.
She's got 7 points in this first half. Lady Cyclones down by 1. A couple substitutions for Pottsville, and they have 6 players on the floor and 1 walking off now, Grace Bratton. 7.9 seconds left. Ball comes in the back court. James on the right side uses a screen, tries a 3-pointer. It's partially blocked by Boyce. Myers has it, checks the clock, and nowhere close. We've come to the end of the first half with our score. Pottsville 27, the Lady Cyclones 26. We'll take a break. You're listening to Lady Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Car Wash at 2207 East Main Street is Russellville's most advanced car wash, so you can get your car cleaned in minutes instead of spending hours washing it by hand or paying a fortune to have your vehicle professionally detailed. Team Clean's industry-leading wash bay and soaps keep your vehicle clean as often as you like for a flat monthly fee, with plenty of vacuum stations that are free to use with each wash. Your car deserves the best, so come by and experience the Team Clean Car Wash difference at 2207 East Main Street today.
Fellner's Athletes Corner, your high-performance athletic store for quality athletic footwear and apparel, features Nike, Under Armour, the North Face, Patagonia, Oakley, Saucony, New Balance, Brooks, Asics, Kabu, Keen, and even more. Fellner's invites you to make them your first stop. With more than 50 years combined experience, the familiar faces at Fellner's can help you with all your athletic needs. Fellner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, Russellville, open 9:30 until 6 Monday through Saturday.
Hey, it's Drew Mitchell for Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery. Lakeside is really proud this year to be sponsoring our local sports all throughout the River Valley. They're committed to the area. It's just another way they show that. When you're in the market for dentures, wisdom teeth, or whatever the case may be, remember Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery. And check out their website at lakesideofs.com. lakesideoralsurgery.com. Lakeside Oral Surgery, helping make the broadcast of local sports throughout the River Valley possible.
Joshua's Fine Jewelry, a luxury establishment in the heart of downtown Russellville, are taking it back to the good old days with a family-owned, family-operated business that pride themselves on personal interactions, beautiful custom craftsmanship, and an insanely knowledgeable and helpful staff that go above and beyond just for you. Joshua's Fine Jewelry is giving a huge shout-out to all of our local River Valley and Natural State athletes. You guys are the real MVPs. Be sure to like Joshua's Fine Jewelry on Facebook today and go and give them a visit in downtown Russellville at 310 West Main Street.
Back here at Cyclone Arena, the Hoops for Hunger Tournament Day 2 semifinal action. We're at halftime. Pottsville leading Lady Cyclones 27-26. Your thoughts of the first half?
Well, Russellville started off real good with that pressure defense. Then all of a sudden they started letting Pottsville get behind them on that full court pressure. That's something that you can't do. Either you have got to either be guarding a person or you're guarding an area. And because of that, no one should get behind you when you're pressuring full court. And Russellville's let them do that a couple of times, and that's why Pottsville's gotten ahead. The other thing is we're only getting one shot at the basket many times. We've got to get more offensive rebounds when we're down underneath. And other than that, Russellville, I think, in some ways is fortunate to be this close because Pottsville has taken 9 threes. If they ever get warmed up, we may be in some trouble. We're 3 of 11 ourselves. Could use a little bit higher percentage on threes, but right now it seems like the pressure defense is getting a little bit to Pottsville unless they get a man behind us and then they can score easy. We can stop that. We should be able to take control of this game in the second half and go ahead and possibly walk away with a victory.
Well, the 1-3-1 defense in Pottsville really bothering Lady Cyclones, especially there at the beginning of the second quarter. Lady Cyclones led by 11 two different times, but trailed by a point at the end of the first half. In other action today on the girls' side, Little Rock Central defeated Johnson County Westside 40-33. Fort Smith Southside fell to DeQueen 64-42, and Charleston beat Two Rivers 65-40. That means the fifth-place game will see Little Rock Central against DeQueen at noon tomorrow. The third-place game will be Two Rivers against the loser of this game, and Charleston will get the winner of this game at 6 o'clock tomorrow in the finals. On the boys' side, games we had earlier today, Little Rock Catholic easily defeated Johnson County Westside 62-28. Two Rivers beat DeQueen 73-55, and Baptist Prep beat Pottsville 66-64. And the Kansas commit for Baptist Prep, Isaiah, I'd drawn a blank on his name. Just talking about that. And I told you I was going to ask you how many points of their 66 points Isaiah McBride that he had, because I thought it was quiet, but he scored 36 of their 66 points and had to battle back to do it. Pottsville led most of the way, and then it was back and forth in the fourth quarter, and he drove down, hit a bucket with 4 seconds left to give Baptist Prep a 2-point lead. Pottsville had a chance, actually had a really good look on the right wing. It wasn't a long three. It was just right behind the three-point line, but their three-pointer went in and out, and a Baptist Prep hung on. What this means tomorrow is at 1:30 tomorrow, Little Rock Catholic will play Two Rivers for the fifth-place game. Pottsville at 4:30 will play the loser of the Cyclone Episcopal game. And the winner of the Cyclone Episcopal game will play Baptist Prep at 7:30 tomorrow night in the championship game. So no matter what, we know that the Cyclones and Lady Cyclones will be in action. We'll be able to tell you what time and who against as soon as their games conclude. Lady Cyclones trailing 27-26. We'll take another break, come back with the scoring summary of the first half. You're listening to Lady Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Did you know if your roof isn't maintained regularly, you could void the warranty on your existing roof? Tim Noblet with E&F Roofing has made it his mission to protect your roof or help you get the new roof that will maximize your investments and extend the life of your roof, which can save you money through prevention and maintenance. So before you have another company check your roof, call 479-272-4069 and let E&F Roofing see what they can find and how much you can save by using someone local, someone who cares, right here in the River Valley.
Go Cyclones. Each week, the Cyclone coaches and players prepare a game plan so they can compete and win against their opponent. Without a game plan, there is very little chance of winning. In all areas of life, we must have a game plan if we expect to win. Hi, I'm Mike Giroux with Giroux & Associates, and we'd like to help you put together a plan to protect you and your family from life's uncertainties. Whether it's life insurance, disability insurance, or dental and vision insurance, we're here to help you. Call us for an appointment today at 479-857-2810. And together, let's put together a winning game plan. And go Cyclones!
Hey, it's Drew and Mitchell for Bring a Steakhouse off Main Street in Russellville. Bring a Steakhouse, very proud to be sponsoring the local sports right here in the River Valley with a commitment to community and a commitment to great service and a great dining experience. Not to mention the best cuts of meat. They have prime cuts, which is even better than choice. Check out the sirloin especially. Best sirloin, in my opinion, in the River Valley, possibly the world. Bring a Steakhouse in Russellville, help making possible the broadcast of our local athletics in the River Valley.
Do you ever look at those beautifully decorated homes of rooms online and wonder, how do they do it? Whether it's one room or your whole house that needs a makeover, come by 2011 East Parkway Drive and let Janice at Parkway Furniture show you what your home could look like with quality brands like Mayo and Flex Steel and tons of different colored fabrics and patterns, plus unique furniture that can match what you already have in your home or totally transform your living space. Come by 2011 East Parkway Drive in Russellville or phone 890-9059 for a free consultation.
Welcome back to Cyclone Arena. Lady Cyclones trailing 27-26 in that first half. The Lady Cyclones were led by Z. McAllister and Blakely Walker, both with 7 points. 5 points each for Anna Myers and Kara Davis, and 2 points for Tanika Boyce. Two players with 2 fouls. No, three with 2 fouls for Russell. Michaela Ely, Tanika Boyce, and also Maddie Howerton, all with 2 fouls. For Pottsville, they were led by Abby James, who has 12 points in that first half. Shannon Lacey, 6 points for Emma Tender, and Julia Reynolds has 2 points. The Lady Cyclones emerging from the locker room. Right now they have another half to go before they can hopefully get into the finals of this Hoops for Hunger tournament. If you're watching us on our YouTube channel, Cyclone Booth, you've seen the boys have been warming up. They got Christmas hoodies on, so Cyclone Hoops and a Cyclone with a Santa cap on. They actually got those right before Christmas and was wearing them for the Mountain Home game a week ago. Russellville will take on Episcopal coming up after this game. We'll take a 60-second break, be back with the second half. You're listening to Lady Cyclone Basketball, River Country, KCJC.
How many times have you had to go without your heating or your air unit when you needed it most? Your family's freezing or sweating, and they look to you for relief. You call someone, and they say it's going to cost an arm and a leg to fix. Do you really feel like you have a choice? Well, now you do. Call Tony at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air at 479-964-4004 for a free second opinion from a guy you can trust to take care of you and your family and get that unit running without all the extra charges. Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
Hi, this is Carl Kirtley, Vice President and Commercial Loan Officer at Rivertown Bank, and we are so proud to sponsor local sports. We know that our young people will carry the fine values and discipline they learn in sports through the rest of their lives. Thank you to all of our customers, our friends, and neighbors for your business throughout the year. And please remember, the biggest impact you can make on our local economy is when you bank local. And local is what we're all about at Rivertown Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
KCJC, Dartnell, Russellville. You guys play the best country of all. River Country. KCJC.
As we start the second half, it'll be Howerton, McAllister, Myers, Davis, and Ely, the original starting 5, starting the second half for the Lady Cyclones. Russell trailing by a point. Russell will get the ball to start the second half. Well, they started the first half with 8 straight points. How about we do that here?
The Lady Cyclone ball start the second half.
Maddie Howerton gets the inbounds pass, gets it back to Z on the right side. Well, they know about Z. They're on her even when she doesn't have the ball way out there. And Lady Cyclones turn the ball over with a pass in the lane, trying to go to Myers. And now we have a stoppage of play, and they're trying to put the shot clock back at 27. Apparently, it didn't reset. Now he says no at 31. Okay, so we're changing it again. So the shot clock at 31. Okay, now we're to action. And Pottsville stops the dribble pass. Boy, almost intercepted by Myers. They get it back, and it's just taken away by Michaela Ely. A pass deflected, and a double dribble is going to be called against Russellville.
Yeah, it's a good call.
Why don't you quit listening to them?
And
They don't know.
I don't think that was double dribble. I thought it was tipped, but if you say it was a good call, I'll agree with you. Inbounds pass for Pottsville comes into the backcourt. This is James. Stops the dribble. Has it taken away by Myers, and a whistle and a foul called on Anna. And this will be number 2 on Anna. And now they're going to say inbound on the baseline. It should not be on the baseline.
No, it should be over there.
Yeah, it wasn't
on
in
the side.
that diagonal area. They're going to give it to him on the left baseline. It's always better to inbound it on the baseline. Get more options. Here's an open 3 try. This one off, no good. Rebound tipped, and a good job by Z McAllister. Couldn't get to it, so she slapped it off of Abby Kane. Smart play. 27-26, Lady Cyclones trail by a point. 7:18 left to play here in the third quarter. Z going to walk it in the front court. This time she's on the left wing. We didn't see this very much in the first half. There's a pull-up jumper on the baseline by Myers, a little short. Pottsville with the rebound. That's Abby Kane. Gets it off to James, and James back to Kane on the left wing. Picked up by Howerton. Starts baseline, picks up dribble, needs help. Gives it to James. It was off her leg, and Kane there to retreat and get it back at the top of the key. Over to James, shoots the 3 and knocks it down. Her defender had fallen down there. Kara Davis had fallen down and gave them an open look, and Abby James with 15 points, and Lady Cyclones trail by 4. And here answering with a 3-pointer is Kara Davis, and she's fouled. And that's going to be a foul on Abby Kane, and so you don't see this too often, but Kara Davis going to the free throw line to try to convert on the 4-point play.
And that's Kane's 3rd foul, and she's coming out of the game.
And she didn't play much in the first half because of that. The free throw rolls off the iron, so it doesn't get the 4-point play, but does get the 3, and Lady Cyclones trail by a point once again. Here's a drive, a shot, gets the shooter's bounce. That's Emma Tender on the right side. And Z McAllister in the front court. Lady Cyclones trail 32-29. Z McAllister sees the double team, gets in the corner to Myers, leaving her open there. Took a dribble, pass on the right side. They'll swing it around right side, baseline long. 2-pointer is good by Sarah Velasquez. Russell trailing 32-31. And a pass almost taken away by Velasquez. They get on the left side now in the left corner there to Tedder. Back near the top to Reynolds. They'll try the right side with Abby James. She drives down the right side of the lane around her man. Misses the layup, though. There's Myers with the rebound. Anna looking. She gets it off to Velasquez in the front court, being trailed with a double team and lost the handle on it. She saw the double team coming.
She did. I'll go ahead. That's what I was going to say. She looked at the double team and took her eyes off the ball and just lost it.
Yeah, she saw Z also trailing. She was going to pick it up and get it to her. In the backcourt, the double team, a pass deflected, and Pottsville saves it in bounds. There's still a loose ball for it. That should be a 10-second violation, but Russell has it anyway. Pass ahead, Kara Davis, layup is good. Great pass there from Velasquez. And Lady Cyclones take a 1-point lead. Kara Davis with 10 points. Long pass down the floor, caught by Tedder. They had a 2-on-1 shot blocked by Ely. Ely gets the rebound. She's going to bring in the front court. Hits on the right wing, trying to lead Kara Davis. Davis couldn't get to it. Tried to save it in bounds, but it goes out of bounds near the corner.
It's too strong of a pass by Ely, but good idea leading Davis there on that right side.
Julia Reynolds will inbound it. Pressure bothering Pottsville a little bit, but not as many turnovers as we saw Russell's defense create last night against Fort Smith Southside. Cross-court pass in the front court from Reynolds. In the corner pass is taken away by Velasquez, and she's going to be fouled. And this is going to be on Emma Tedder, her second. We have a substitution coming in for Pottsville. Grace Bratton and Tanika Boyce will check in for the Lady Cyclones. Replacing who? She'll replace Kara Davis, who sits down. Davis with 5 points in this quarter, has 10 for the game. Velasquez will flank the right of Z McAllister, she comes up left side. They're pointing to her. They gave her some room there into the corner to Myers behind the three-point line. Dribbles to the middle, has the ball knocked away from her, goes up in the air, and on the loose ball, we're going to get a foul called on who? This is on number 12, Tanika Boyce. That's her third.
Number 12, Tanika Boyce, her third personal foul.
Lady Cyclones leading by a point, 33-32, with 4:34 left to play in the third quarter. In the backcourt, Sophia Hampton, long pass ahead to Julia Reynolds, and she'll leave it for James. James at the top, still with a dribble, steps inside the free throw line. Missed the shot, tipped a couple times, straight up in the air, and Ely, after a dribble, will pass it on the right side to Velasquez. She has the ball knocked away, and in the front court, it's caught by Pottsville. Velasquez playing defense on Reynolds, made her turn around towards the left. At the top of the key is James. Gets it back to Reynolds, back to James on the right side. A long three, this one off, and long rebound comes to Michaela Ely. Gives it up to Z. Z, she's dribbling with her head up. Back to the basket, now turns and faces the basket. Gets it to Tanika on the left side. Long cross-court pass, tried to go to Myers. She was pushed in the act of jumping up for it. And what's funny is if Pottsville doesn't foul her there, I think it goes out of bounds off of us. That's going to be on Grace Bratton.
I believe you're right. It's just too strong of a pass. Seems like Russellville is just not quite in sync, and Coach White is wanting them on this full court pressure to pressure the ball, get close to the person with the ball.
Davis and Howerton back into the game, and Howerton catches the inbounds pass, misses the three-pointer from the corner, and rebound tipped out, controlled by Lacey, who throws it backwards to James in the backcourt. The Cyclones look like they were coming with a double team, but the pass goes over him, and we're going to get a foul called in the front court on, is this going to be on Kara? It is going to be on Kara Davis. That's her first. And the second team foul on the Lady Cyclones. They'll inbound it on the left baseline. Lady Cyclones, sorry, third team foul. Lady Cyclones leading by a point. We have a timeout called by Pottsville. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to the Lady Cyclone basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Are you in need of an overhead door? Do you have a door that jams or needs repair? Then turn to the River Valley's most trusted garage door professionals, Windsor Overhead Door. In business since 1974, they've served the Russellville area from their current location on Modesto Street for more than 25 years. When it comes to installation, service, and repair, you need to be coming to Windsor Overhead Door. Call them today if you have some questions, 968-6642.
Winner of this game gets Charleston tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Loser will get Two Rivers at 3. That was a pretty good game for about a quarter and a half. Charleston too much for Two Rivers. Both teams pretty good, though. They're going to inbound it. Pottsville is on the left side. Ball knocked away by Kara Davis. It's a one-on-one. She's going to slow up and let Howerton catch on the left side. It's at her feet. She picks it up on the left block, and a foul. No foul. A fist was called by the official. I thought that meant foul, but it's a timeout called by Sherry White. We're going to keep it right here.
Yeah, Coach White was wanting that timeout. She was right there in the ear of the official. Good call by Coach White.
Yeah, when he had his hand up with a fist, I thought that's a foul, but open hand. And good use of a timeout. Lady Cyclones still with 3 timeouts left. But what do you say about Kara Davis stealing that inbounds pass? They tried to throw it up top. You know, sometimes they throw it from the baseline up near the top. That's what they did there. Lady Cyclones have made some adjustments. The 1-3-1 not really bothering them this much in the third quarter. They lead Pottsville 33-32 with 3:21 left to play in the third quarter. Both teams, in fact, with 3 timeouts left. Russell inbounded on the left baseline. And you know, they went through a play, but that was basically a timeout to save possession of the basketball. Lady Cyclones, 3 players all around the free throw line, or the free throw line extended. Maddie Howerton, the trigger man. Coming in back door cut was Ely, and she's going to be fouled on the shot, and they got behind Pottsville's defense there. That's going to be on Shannon Lacey, her first. It'll send Ely to the free throw line, who has not scored in this game. She's going to shoot 2. And she was just standing there and almost used a screen of Pottsville's player to get wide open there. The first free throw, no good. 3:19 left to play here in the third quarter. Second free throw by Ely. She missed them both. Doesn't see that too often. Pottsville with the rebound, and ball deflected in the backcourt by Kara Davis. Saved inbounds by Pottsville straight to Ely. Left-handed layup is good. Michaela Ely gives the Lady Cyclones a 3-point lead. And again, pressure defense in the backcourt. working for the Lady Cyclones. Just like last night, gets the Lady Mavericks. Around half court is Julia Reynolds. She dribbles up right side of the floor. Trying to throw it inside. It's taken away by Ely. Couldn't throw it over the top of her. Boyce in the front court, a 1-on-3. She's going to slow it up just enough. Hits the trailer, and Kara Davis, and she's going to be fouled by Grace Bratton. And I don't know if Grace Bratton actually reached in or just wrong place, wrong time, but she caused the contact. Emma Tedder coming in for Pottsville, as is number 3, Abby Kane.
Yeah, good pressure defense by that the Lady Cyclones full court. Causing lots of confusion.
Lady Cyclones lead at 35-32. Howerton goes to the high post to Ely. Nice backdoor cut by Kara Davis. Great pass from Ely. Oh, no foul. They call it travel. They call it a traveling violation. Kara Davis' mouth was wide open. She's like, she was getting ready to go to the free throw line. Yeah, that was not a travel.
No.
No, she dribbled. Maybe he didn't see the dribble there. In the back court. They throw it over the top. In the front court, Kane slows it up. Looked like a trap was coming, and Shannon Lacey catches it on the right elbow, and she returns the favor. That was a travel.
Yeah, that official needs to show the other official exactly what a travel call is.
Yeah, Pottsville was inbounding the ball, and Coach White still didn't realize that they had the ball. She was asking what was the call. She didn't know. Cross court pass to McAllister on the left wing. Gets to the high post to Ely. Looking down low, nothing there. She's going to take one dribble left side of the lane, missed the shot, ball tipped a couple times. Ely puts it back up, no good. A scramble for the rebound, and let's see, a jump ball will be called. It'll belong to Pottsville. 2:07 left to play here in the third quarter. Lady Cyclones lead is 3. Well, Russell's definitely turned up the intensity in this third quarter. Ball deflected in the backcourt. Pottsville still has it. James drives around her man in the front court to Tedder. Now leaves it for Kane, and she'll dribble on the right wing. Picks up her dribble. She needs help. Gets it on the baseline to Reynolds, and she picks up her dribble. Long cross-court pass on the left side to Tedder. Pull-up jumper from 15. Won't go. Ball tipped, and Ely has it. That's now 10 rebounds for her. And ball was knocked out of bounds. The last touch, I believe, by number 24, Shannon Lacey. But Reynolds was also there. Number 20, Sophia Hampton, comes back in for Pottsville. Lady Cyclones with a 3-point lead and the basketball with 1:44 left to play here in the third quarter. Z will bring it up left side. Maddie on the right side, back to Z on the left wing. Fakes a pass in the corner, now gets it to Boyce, right back to Z. Catches it, avoids the interception. Maddie swings in the corner. Kara Davis fakes the 3. And her pass deflected. It goes straight to Michaela Ely. Shot in the lane, no good. Ball tipped and into the corner, and Russell can't save it in bounds. Got a good look that time, just couldn't cash in. Lady Cyclones with 1:19 left to play in the third quarter. Now will come in with Anna Myers. It'll give Michaela Ely a much-needed break. Ely only 2 points this quarter, but she's been the workhorse on that defensive side, picking up some defensive rebounds and a block shot and a couple interceptions.
Yeah, she knew she messed up on that shot. Should have took it off the backboard.
Ball
she realized that.
Knocked away in the front court. They tried to dribble through a double team. The Lady Cyclones have it on the turnover. Russell with a 3-point lead with 1:05 left to play here in the third quarter. Z looks in the corner. Tanika Boyce thought about it, was open. Cross-court pass to Maddie. She fakes the 3, steps inside, 15-footer. Nothing but net for Maddie Howerton. Great time for her first basket. Lady Cyclones lead at 37-32. 50 seconds left to play in the third quarter. A pass in the front court to Tedder. They have a person wide open on the block. It's Lacey. Shot up, no good. They missed her. She was wide open for a long time. By the time they got it to her, she had a shot that was defended by Russellville. Kara Davis in the front court. Tanika Boyce gets it to the high post. Myers fakes one way, pulls up from the right side, and knocks it down. Myers with 7, and Lady Cyclones opening up a lead here as they lead 39-32. 20 seconds left. Again, they have a player wide open underneath, and a missed shot. Might have got away with a travel. No call, though. Kara Davis gets the rebound on the miss. And 11 seconds in the front court, has a pass deflected. Can't save it in bounds as it was gone over to Boyce. And Lady Cyclones, I think they could have had an easy shot there because it looks like Pottsville was exhausted on that. And they're probably enjoying this brief break. 7.7 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Shot clock is turned off, obviously. Inbounds pass comes to James in the backcourt. Now a pass in the front court to Sophia Hampton. Pulls up right wing three-pointer. No good. Howerton with the rebound, and we've come to the end of the third quarter with our score. Lady Cyclones 39, Pottsville 32. We'll take a break. You're listening to Lady Cyclone basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Taking care of families. That's what the folks at C&D Drugstore have been doing in historic downtown Russellville for more than 6 decades when it comes to all your pharmaceutical needs. When it comes to compounding special medicines, R.D. Walker and his staff are there to serve you. And most importantly, if you need delivery, if you need curbside pickup, you need C&D Drugstore on the corner of B and Commerce in downtown Russellville, a 60-year tradition.
With a little help from First State Bank, Nikki Graybill opens Soul to Soul Yoga in downtown Russellville. Every day, she helps people make it flexible, and we make it personal. With the latest online banking, financial products, and convenience you can count on. Every transaction, every interaction, every customer, every day. First State Bank, member FDIC. Stop by and see us, or visit fscmybank.com.
KCJC Darknell, Russellville. You guys play the best country of all. River Country. KCJC.
Lady Cyclones lead at 39-32. Pretty good third quarter there for Russellville. And a 10-point turnaround. I'm sorry, an 8-point turnaround.
But you're right. Russellville really turned up the heat on defense in that quarter. And I think that's what made the difference in the scoring.
Yeah, not just the pressure defense in the backcourt. It was also pressure defense in the front court with some interceptions, some defensive rebounds. Maddie Howerton, Anna Myers, Kara Davis, C. McAllister, and Tanika Boyce starts the fourth quarter. Boyce looking inside for Myers. Double team, splits the double team. Couldn't get the shot to go, but before the shot, we're going to get a foul called. Is it on Lacey or number 22? They pulled on 22, Grace Bratton. That's a tough foul on number 4 on Bratton. I think it was Lacey that actually got the hand in there. Not a shooting foul. Russellville going to inbound it on the left baseline. Inbounds pass comes on the right side to Howerton. Well, it was almost intercepted. She had to step in towards the pass to get it. Pass knocked into the Lady Cyclone bench. That was telegraphed a little bit. Lady Cyclones very lucky not to turn the ball over there. Thanks for joining us. We're on FM 102.3. We're also on our YouTube channel, Cyclone Booth. Bring this game to you. The semifinals of Hoops for Hunger tournament. Turnaround jumper by Anna Myers missed. Pottsville has the rebound. And we have a hand check foul coming, and you could tell that was coming because they might have even been warning Kara Davis on that. That's her second. 14 foul on the Lady Cyclones.
Anna Myers gets the ball like that. She turns around. She shoots a flat shot. I think Coach Wilbur at Tech, when she gets there, he's going to tell her put a little more arch on that.
On the right side, Abby James looking in the lane. Gets the pass. There's a missed shot by Lacey underneath. Pottsville got the rebound, Sophia Hampton, but she was sitting on the court, feet up in the air. That's a traveling violation. Lady Cyclones have a 7-point lead with 7:10 left. Here's a pass deflected out of bounds. Good hands by Bratton to deflect that. And Russell will inbound it on the far side. Lady Cyclones want to come with Ely. She didn't get to the scores table in time before Russell inbounded it. So she have to wait till the next dead ball. Howerton, nice feed on the baseline to Myers. Count the basket, and she draws the foul.
That shot had a little more arch on it. Got above the rim, and she was able to score and get fouled.
Myers will check in right now. I'm sorry, Ely will check in right now, which means they're going with the Twin Towers. And coming out of the game is Tanika Boyce. Boyce checks out with 3 fouls, 2 points. Boyce has done a good job giving Coach White some minutes tonight. Here's a free throw. It's good. And Myers converts on a 3-point play, and she's got 10 points. The second Lady Cyclone in double figures, as Kara Davis also has 10. Checking back in is Emma Tedder for Pottsville. Lady Cyclones lead at 42-32. In the front court, long pass down the floor to Tedder. Tried to feed it to Lacey underneath, and the pass was too hard, and also at her legs. They're going to get a foul called on Russellville, and Russellville bailed him out with a foul. That'll be number 3 on Myers. And it was a bad pass underneath. They'll inbound it on the right baseline, though. Looking is James. Throws it out up top to Hampton. Back to James on the baseline. Pulls up on her drive. Little short on the shot. Good defense there by Davis, and Kara gets the defensive rebound. Drives around two people. Russell has numbers if they want to attack quickly. They do. Goes inside to Ely. Cross-court pass there to Z. She's going to drive in the lane, kick it out. Maddie Howerton fakes the three. She'll drive. Back to Z. Wide open. Good look. Left wing. Three-pointer. Good. 10 points for Z McAllister, her second three of the game. And the Lady Cyclones with their largest lead of the game at 13. Here's a long three try. No good by Hampton. Backside rebound. Pottsville knocked away. Saved in bounds by Russellville. We're going to get a jump ball called as Reynolds and Myers tied it up. Alternating possession will keep it on this end with Pottsville. I don't know if you could hear Coach White, smart. She said don't ever save a ball underneath opponent's goal. Usually it leads to a layup after the inbounds pass. Looked like they got an open look from the corner on their drive. Made the shot, but did they wave it off? It's foul in Russellville, but
yeah.
It's going to be on number 5, Maddie Howerton, her third. Not a bad foul seeing how they made the shot, so might as well. We'll take it. That's a 16 foul on the Lady Cyclones. Both teams going to be shooting 1-1. Inbounds pass comes on the left block. Wide open was Lacey getting the basket. She's got 9 points, and Pottsville takes a timeout. Lady Cyclones lead at 45-34. We'll take a quick 30-second break. You're listening Lady Cyclone basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Title insurance helps to protect your property from persons saying they own a part of it. You need to protect the biggest purchase and most valuable asset in your lifetime. Kearns Abstract, serving Johnson County for 40 years, now comes to Pope and Logan counties. Kearns Abstract is now open in Russellville. They can serve your needs for title closings and mineral searches in Russellville and all of Pope and now Logan County. Call them today at 755-4755. Kearns Abstract, 501 East B Street, Russellville, serving Johnson, Logan, and Pope counties.
Thank you, John. John Henderson, our engineer, back at the studios at River Country, KCJC. Appreciate him. Always thank him at the end of the broadcast. Always try to do it during the broadcast. You're the best engineer in the business.
He does a good job for us.
Lady Cyclones, as they come out of the timeout. First time we've seen Pottsville's press, so that's why they called the timeout. They have 2 left. Russell with 3 timeouts left. Z McAllister breaking it easily. A pass ahead to Ely. Quick pass to Howerton. Underneath to Myers and missed the layup. Ely fighting for the rebound, and Pottsville comes away with it. Just didn't get enough on it before a jump ball called. We're going to get a foul called in the backcourt. This is going to be on Maddie Howerton. This will be number 4 on her. We'll walk it to the other end as Pottsville's going to shoot the 1-and-1. Lady Cyclones did a good job of breaking the press there. Ended up in a layup, just missed it. Sometimes they say teams that press don't like to be pressed, but Lady Cyclones, 4 quick passes. Free throw is good by Abby James. She's been perfect from the free throw line. She's got 16 points. Perfect 5 of 5. Perfect 6 of 6, 17. Lady Cyclones see their lead. Get down to single digits now, 45-36. Ely dribbles it down in the front court. Pass off the foot of Kara Davis. Ely got it back, put it up. She's going to be fouled. Shoot 2. Who said centers, post people can't bring the ball up the floor?
Well, if she'd have passed that ball, just hands high, Davis would have scored easy, but she tried to do a bounce pass underneath.
Free throw. First free throw is good by Ely. That gives the Lady Cyclones a 10-point lead. The second free throw is also good. Russell back up by 11. Their largest lead has been 13. Right now they lead 47-36, 5:40 left to play in the game. On the baseline, dribbling with Hampton. Kicks it back out, and boy, a little collision, but no foul call. And a flailing shot by Tedder, and she's bailed out by a foul called. They'll put her on the line to shoot 2. Tedder is 4 of 5 from the free throw line. She has 6 points. That's on Kara, and that's her 4th. Free throw is good. Buddy Tom Scott told me that Z and Anna and then this girl from Pottsville, Abby James, all play AAU together with another girl from Two Rivers. Told him I saw a couple players from Two Rivers look pretty good. One a sophomore, another one a junior. Second free throw is good by Tedder. Lead back down to single digits, 9-point lead for the Lady Cyclones. You hear Coach White saying clear out. She wants everybody away and Z to bring it up the floor. She does seize the double team, gets a pass to Ely, now underneath to Kara Davis. Tried to go inside to Myers. It was kicked, but right back to her. Gets it back, shot up, no good. Rebound tipped around a couple times. Pottsville has it on the run. A nice steal by Michaela Ely, as now the ball's free, and it's going to be picked up by Pottsville, but a whistle and a foul on who?
Oh, good.
Anna Myers. I hate the loose ball fouls because you can never tell who's got the advantage. Just people are just going for the ball, and I don't like those. I'm not saying they're not warranted, but boy, that's tough. Abby Kane, who has not scored in this game, will go shoot the 1-and-1.
Anna Myers had her feet taken out from under her, and she fell over a player.
I don't like seeing any kind of foul call. I'm not saying it was a foul on them either. Those are always tough. First free throw was good, so earns the bonus. Kane misses the second one. She's got 1 point. Ely there with the rebound, unofficially have her for 13 rebounds. And now a pass in the front court is going to be taken away by Pottsville. Hampton had it, leaves it now for James. They leave her open, top of the key, three-pointer is short. Howerton chasing down the rebound on the right side, and it gives it up to Z. Z to Ely. Ahead to Kara Davis. Davis, a 2-on-1, takes it from the right side. Layup good by Kara Davis.
Yeah, don't even pass it. Just take it in there. Hopefully you'll get fouled. That's what she did.
They were so worried about the pass, they let her have that. They did not stop penetration of the basketball there. And now a reach-in foul is going to be called on Z. And this is going to be number 2 on her, and it'll put Abby James on the free throw line to shoot 2 because it's a double bonus time for Pottsville.
I think Coach White's getting very frustrated with her players. She keeps telling them, don't foul, don't reach in.
First free throw is good. Second free throw is also good. Lady Cyclones lead is down to 8 off the inbounds pass. Anna Myers got it in, or somebody got it in to Michaela Ely, and they tied her up. Alternating possession stays with Russellville, but that makes both Coach White stand up. They get upset at their team for not attacking the way they want it done. Kara Davis now in the backcourt, dribbles around a man in the front court. And ball knocked away from behind, picked up by Myers, and you have to trust me on that one. Myers missed the shot, but she was fouled hard from the left side. Good hard foul. Anna's going to go to the free throw line. She has 10 points. She got 4 of 9 from the free throw line.
Yeah, she got hammered pretty good.
So 4 of 7. First free throw is good. She hit her last 3 there. She's got 11 points. Checking in for Pottsville is Tedder, replacing Julia Reynolds. Lady Cyclones lead is back to 9, 50-41, and double digits as Myers hits both free throws. She's got 12. Glad that she hit both free throws because I said she'd hit 3 in a row, and immediately when I said it, I thought, oh, I just jinxed her. And now she's hit 4 in a row. Using a screen, James takes it right side, layup good. Well, they use the screen nicely there. And now Lady Cyclones turn the ball over on the inbounds pass. I didn't see what happened. I don't know if they stepped on the inline on the pass or what.
No, one of our players carried the ball in on out of bounds, and she brought it back inbounds to get somebody else.
4:06 left. Lady Cyclones lead is 51-43 off the inbounds pass. It was deflected by Maddie Howerton, but picked up by Kane. On the right side now to Tedder. Tedder started right, comes back left, throws it, and it's going to go in the backcourt, but picked up by Howerton. Howerton a 1-on-2. She's going to slow down. Wide open underneath was Davis, and she hits Davis for the layup.
Good play by Maddie Howerton.
Yeah, we thought she was slowing down to slow it up, and she may have been, but we had 2 players streaking down the middle. James misses her drive shot. Rebound comes to Ely. Ely, a 3-on-2. She's being chased from the left side. Come in from the right side. Wide open is Myers. Great pass. And Myers hits the layup, and the Lady Cyclones we can run away with a little bit here with 3:27 left. Pottsville wants to take a timeout. Lady Cyclones lead at 55-43. We'll take a quick 30-second break. You're listening to Lady Cyclone basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Richard Roberts Roberts with Cogswell Motors. Keep your vehicle running great for years to come with our free 2-year maintenance plan. Now, with every purchase of a new Ford, Lincoln, or Mazda, we're offering a complimentary 2-year maintenance. You'll be able to drive away with ease knowing oil changes, tire rotation, inspections, and more are covered by our free 2-year maintenance plan. So check us out online at CogswellMotors.com or come see us at 1900 East Main.
Well, they got changed to a full timeout for Pottsville. They have one left. Lady Cyclones with 3, but Rossville leading it 55-43. Russell turning up the intensity a little bit and attacking when it was there. And sometimes Russell's attacking when it's not been there, but they kept doing the same thing. And I really think that fatigue is setting in for the Lady Apaches.
Well, you can tell they're slowing down a little bit. They're not charging for the ball. The thing about the key to that last drive was Ely bringing the ball down, dribbling all the way down. I don't think Pottsville expected that. She does a good job dribbling the ball and then passing off to Myers, and Myers getting the basket.
Pottsville taking a timeout there, watching the defense set up. Lady Cyclones lead it by 12. 3:25 left. In the front court on the right wing is James, dribbling into the corner, back to the basket, using a screen to set up Hampton a 3, and this one hit the backside of the backboard, all from where the angle she was. It was out of bounds last touch by Russellville. And Pottsville inbounded on the right baseline, right in the middle. That's got to frustrate. It's a wide open shot, and they missed it. Tedder missed it. Myers with the rebound. Anna will bring it in the front court. A pass ahead to Howerton. She can slow it up if she wants. She's got the angle. Bounce pass down low to Ely. Left-handed shot is good. Michaela's second field goal. She's got 6 points. And the assist by Maddie Howerton. 57-43. Russellville with their largest lead here at 14. Pull-up jumper gets the bounce. Abby James. She got 21 points. Z McAllister going to inbound it. 2:40 left to go in the game. Remember, we do have a shot clock, though, so you can't sit on the lead. Shot clock in the Hoops for Hunger tournament. Crossover dribble by Kara Davis, and they had a breakaway. Gets it to Ely. It's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Pottsville. And I think Kara only knows one speed. A couple substitutions coming in for Pottsville. Julia Reynolds, number 14, and number 22, Grace Bratton. Bratton has 4 fouls. 57-45, the Lady Cyclones lead by 12. Inbounds pass comes to Howerton. 24 seconds on the shot clock. Howerton dribbles from the right side all the way around the left side, gives it to Kara Davis. Just inside the three-point line is Ely. Back to Howerton. Maddie being chased by 2 players out near half court, and now Coach White wants to take a timeout. Take a 30-second break. 57-45 our score. Lady Cyclones lead it. You're listening to Lady Cyclone basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Maybe you're moving some dirt around the house, got jobs to do, things you need to get finished, and equipment. Well, maybe you don't have what you need. Russellville Kubota has it with great prices and great people. Russellville Kubota is family-owned and operated, and they treat people like you would expect to treat family. Whatever you're looking for, Russellville Kubota has you covered. Construction equipment, farm equipment, zero-turn mowers, they'll get you taken care of. Go by and visit the crew at Russellville Kubota, 702 Weir Road in Russellville.
Back at Cyclone Arena, semifinals of the Hoops for Hunger tournament. Lady Cyclones leading Pottsville 57-45. 2:16 left. The Lady Cyclones calling a timeout. One thing we got to watch, there's 11 seconds on the shot clock. Russ will inbound it near midcourt. Z McAllister gets it inbounds to Howerton. In front of her just with one man. Dribbles to the left side, gives it up to Kara Davis. Now 6 to shoot, going inside, ball deflected out of bounds. Last touched by Pottsville. Lady Cyclones inbound on the left baseline. 3 seconds on the shot clock. 2:08 left to go in the game. Z be the trigger man. Throws in the middle. Anna Myers, one dribble, has the ball knocked away, and 1 second on the shot clock. We get a foul call. That helps Russellville quite a bit. Grace Bratton has just fouled out of the basketball game. Has not scored in this game. She goes to the bench. They're going to come in actually with 3 players. They have to do that because she's fouled out of the game. That's 5. That's 5. And they first weren't letting you heard me. I was saying that's 5 because they first weren't letting the subs in. And you have to. And it'll come in. Tedder comes in the game, also Hampton. Free throw by Myers is good. Anna was 16. Russellville leads it by 13. 2:06 left to go in the game. Second free throw by Myers. This one rolls out. Pottsville with the rebound. Lacey gives it up to Hampton. Hampton dribbles on the right wing, gives it up to Tedder. Goes inside on the block, and we have a foul called. This will be on Ely on the reach-in, and Michaela's picked up her third personal foul. Well, the Lady Cyclones went absolutely cold in that second quarter. And for the longest time, only had one field goal. And but able to weather the storm, come back, and go ahead by double digits here in the final 2 minutes. The free throw is good by Lacey.
Take it back in for Pottsville, number 14, Julia Reynolds.
She's got 10 points. Reynolds back in the game for Coach Drew Simon Morgan of Lady Apaches. Second free throw, this one short. Ely with the rebound. Unofficially, I have her with 15. She's going to be fouled in the back court. She was just waiting for them to call the foul. I'm hanging on to this because I'm going to the line. We'll walk it to the other end as that's number 3 on Hampton. They were fouling her to stop the clock.
At the line for Russellville, shooting 2.
And Pottsville fouling on purpose because they're wanting to lengthen the game a little bit. Minute 53 left. Free throw by Ely is good. They name a player of the game at the end of all these games, so I'm curious to see who they're going to pick. The Lady Cyclones have 3 players in double figures. Second free throw is no good by Ely Potts with the rebound. Lady Cyclones lead at 59-46. Minute 50 left to play in the game. Lady Cyclones going to take on Charleston tomorrow night in the finals of the Hoops for Hunger tournament. We've never had the boys and girls in the finals. This might be a year to do it because the boys will be playing next. Try to go to the finals. A missed shot. Kara Davis has the rebound. She's going to go the length of the floor, lay up too hard off the backboard. There's Myers putting it back up and in, and she draws the foul.
That's what happens when you get that offensive foul underneath your own, right underneath your own basket, and take it right back up. Don't put the ball on the floor, and that's what Anna did, and took it right back up and got fouled.
That's the third foul on Emma Tender.
And number 30, Mackenzie Horton.
Minute 29 left. Lady Cyclones now up by 15. Their largest lead of the game at Anna Myers was 17 points. Kara Davis with 14. Z. McAllister with 10. Michaela Ely with 9. And Velasquez, Howerton, and Tanika Boyce all with 2. Who am I missing? Blakely Walker with 7. Blakely was 7 in the first half. And I'll check that, not the first half only. She really helped the Lady Cyclones. That was in the first half. Yeah, all 7 of her points in the first half. Free throw made by Anna Myers. Second time she's converted on the three-point play. Lady Cyclones, their largest lead of the game, 16 points. Minute 23 left. In the front court is Abby James. Feeds it in the corner. They almost travel with a basketball. They get it swinging around left side in the corner. Okay, pass deflected by Ely. Taps it out front. She can't get it because it'd be a double dribble. And chasing it is Kara Davis, taking it all the way for the layup. Ely couldn't touch it because it'd been double dribble. She did a good job shielding Pottsville from getting the basketball. Here's a drive shot blocked by Myers and saved in bounds by Lady Apaches. They're going to launch a 3 from the left wing. This one no good. Myers with the rebound. Had it knocked from her hands. Gets it back in the corner to get Maddie Howerton. 46 seconds left to go in the game. Lady Cyclones can't really just sit on the ball because they need to. They have a shot clock violation. They're also trying to get some subs in. They go inside to Myers. Myers going to be fouled from behind on the shot. And she'll go to the line to shoot 2. And this will be on Pottsville's Ashley Weavers. I think that was what he said.
I think it Beavers.
First free throw is good by Ely. And 19 points for Anna Myers. Let's see, number 4, London Barnes in the game. Also number 10, Megan Fleming, had made a shot last night. Olivia Barnes, number 1. Also Keziah Woods, number 30. Second free throw was good. And now Myers will sit down with 20 points. And Myra Ellis, number 20, a 6'1 sophomore, will check in. Lady Cyclones lead by 20. Shot clock is not turned off. There's about a half-second difference as the shot clock is at 29. 66-46 pass deflected, but chased down by the Lady Apaches. On the right side is Reynolds. She'll drive, get caught, throw it back up to the top of the key. Shot clock down to 16. Into the corner. 13 seconds, 12 seconds. Kimber Rhodes looking inside. Try to get it to Reynolds, and a shot goes in. Count the basket, and Rhodes was fouled. That's her first field goal of the game. She's got 4 points. 9.1 seconds left to go in the game. That foul called on Mariah Ellis, the 6'1 sophomore. Second free throw, or first free throw is good on 3-point play. Lady Cyclones lead by 17. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Fleming in the backcourt sees the double team. She's just trying to dribble out the clock. Pottsville. There's a Mariah Ellis going to launch just inside a half-court shot. No good. We've come to the end of the game. Lady Cyclones, it's going to look like a blowout all the way. It wasn't all the way. Lady Cyclones trail by a point at halftime, but they win this game 66-49. We'll take a quick break, come back with your post-game show. You're listening to Lady Cyclone basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Who's been approved at Or Auto Mall, Russellville?
For foreclosure, 3 people, 2 bad student loans, and a guy with a bankruptcy.
It's the giving season, and Or Auto Mall of Russellville is giving everyone a second chance. So if you make past credit mistakes, or if you've got some bunks on your credit, get to Or Auto Mall today and take advantage of our massive year-end savings during the Big Finish event, like over $5,000 off Jeep Renegades, MSRP $25,315. Now just $19,990. Drive that 2018 Jeep Renegade Latitude home for just $299 per month. Yes, a brand new Jeep for $299 per month. So if your credit's less than perfect, don't wait. Or Auto Mall's credit specialist will get to work for you today, so you can take advantage of massive year-end savings only at Or Auto Mall of Russellville. Visit orautomall.com or dial 1-800-NEW-CARS. That's 1-800-NEW-CARS. With approved credit, 10% down, 74 months, and 7% APR plus tax, tag, license, offers don't combine, all rebates apply.
Hi, this is Todd Meimersdorf with Centennial Bank. If you're looking for the right bank or banker, it can be a tough task. Who can you trust? Let us give you a relationship review. Stop by any of our 7 local branches for more information. You will find that we make local loan decisions. We offer some of the latest technology for our deposit customers. We invest in our local communities through schools and nonprofit organizations with our marketing dollars. You've most likely eaten a hamburger with us at a community cookout or worked alongside us at a charity event. Centennial Bank values what you value, a relationship. In fact, your relationship with Centennial Bank is our greatest asset. It's what we strive to protect and strengthen every day with our decisions, our products, and our commitment to our communities. At Centennial Bank, we want to help you find what you believe is valuable. Please contact myself or any of our bankers to start building that relationship. Centennial Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 564245.
Lady Cyclones win it by a score of 66-49. Your thoughts on the game?
Defense. That's what we said at the beginning. Our pressure defense was going to get to Pottsville. I think it did. I think it kind of winded them a little bit. We started working the ball on the inside, especially in that fourth quarter, getting some fast breaks, ball on the inside. When we got fouled, we hit our free shots. But again, it was the pressure defense that got to Pottsville.
The Lady Cyclones were led in the game by Anna Myers with 20 points. 16 points for Kara Davis, 10 points for Z. McAllister, 3 players in double figures there for Russellville. Michaela Ely and Blakely Walker each with 7. 2 points for Tanika Boyce, 2 points for Maddie Howerton, and Sarah Velasquez also had 2 points. But one of the deals where you can't always just look and see what happened to see who was the player of the game. They named Michaela Ely a player of the game. And even though she didn't have the most points, she had the 4th most, actually, with 7 points. Unofficially, 16 rebounds. And when Russell was cold, she really helped Russell with her defense and defensive rebound. Good job by Michaela Ely. Pottsville was led by Abby James with 21 points and Shannon Lacey with 10 in the game. The Lady Cyclones win it 66-49. This means the Lady Cyclones will be in the finals of this Hoops for Hunger tournament as they take on Charleston. Charleston won the state championship last year. They're pretty good. They defeated Two Rivers, who's a good team, 65-40 earlier today. Russell and Charleston, 6 o'clock tomorrow here at Cyclone Arena in the finals for the Hoops for Hunger tournament. Pottsville will play Two Rivers at 3 o'clock in the 3rd place game. We're going to turn our attention to senior boys after we take this break. You're listening to Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball in River Country, KCJC.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-style lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurants on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you to come on by Old South.
Corey Beeson and the folks at Beeson Roofing Solutions are proud to support local sports in the River Valley. And they also want to say a special thank you to all their loyal customers and the community for their business. So if you have a problem with your roof, whether it be on your home or business, visit BeesonRoofing.com to see their work or call 967-2288 to schedule a free estimate or second opinion today from your local roofing experts, Beeson Roofing Solutions.
Arkansas, tire and auto service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas, tire and auto service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Parents have a hard job. How do you feed the kids good food without breaking the bank? When you dine in at Steak and Shake on Saturday and Sunday, kids eat free with every $9 spent, and your food is always made to order. Steak and Shake on Parkway Drive. Steak and Shake's reward app makes saving super easy. Download the Steak and Shake Rewards app for free. Then order and pay from your device or smartphone, and every $50 that you spend, you get $5 in rewards. Steak and Shake on Parkway Drive.
KCJC, Darknell, Russellville. You guys play the best country of all. River Country. KCJC.
Welcome back to Cyclone Arena. The Cyclones and Lady Cyclones doing battle tonight. Lady Cyclones have already done their part. They made it to the finals of the Hoops for Hunger tournament by defeating Pottsville 66-49. Now it's the boys' turn. They're going to take on Episcopal. Episcopal defeated Two Rivers last night 79-47. Russellville defeated DeQueen 64-30. A couple of mercy rule games for each team. They both should be well rested. Your thoughts on tonight's game with Episcopal?
Well, I think Russellville has a height advantage. I think we need to take advantage of that and try to work the ball on the inside, get some easy shots underneath, try to get the Wildcats in foul trouble. I think that's going to be the plan. We can put pressure on them on our defense. We're going to have to limit, though, the Wildcats to one shot. I watched a little bit of that game last night that they played, and they like to get that offensive rebound. They're very strong in getting the offensive rebound. That's why we have got to get in position, limit them to one shot when they do miss it, and then take advantage on offense of our height and let Rhino and the others in there start scoring. Be good to pick up some points from the outside, loosen up that inside, some three-pointers, and we've got the people out there that can do it. Schaefer, Mathis, Smith, Allen, all of them can hit those three-pointers, and we've got to do that to loosen up the inside.
Well, Episcopal is a guard-oriented team. They got two guards that can really handle the basketball, and that's something that Russellville's going to have to contend with. They can also play pretty good defense. And Russellville has, as you heard Coach Pennington talk about last night, they already had film on them and was going to take the night. The coach is going to break down their film and get ready for tonight's game. Last night, they had a practice earlier today over in the old Cyclone gym. And so they are prepared for Episcopal tonight. Russellville last night in their mercy rule victory against DeQueen had three players in double figures, and two of them you would think that really would jump out and have double figures. Caleb Franklin coming off the bench with 11 points. Spencer Terry coming off the bench with 10 points, and Ryan Sikowski also with 10. Really spread out the scoring. And one thing that Coach Pennington talked about was the fact that they had 3 games in 3 days, knowingly. He was banking on that they were going to have 3 games, 3 days. And he had that in mind when he was doing his substitution patterns, because knowing that he was going to do his best to rest as many kids as he could. I mean, obviously you want to come away with a victory, but when you got a 34-point win, there comes a time where at some point you will have time, and he did have time to rest some of his kids in that game, and hopefully it can make it to where today and tomorrow they don't lose their legs.
Yeah, that's a thing that a coach really has to work on, especially in these 3-day tournaments. And if you're winning, you have got to, and I know this is odd to say, you've got to save the legs of your players. So you give them as much rest as you can during the game. It was fortunate that Coach Pennington can do that last night, and that's why we saw Spencer Terry and the others getting some good quality time and playing in this tournament.
Cyclones have won 2 games in a row. They're 6-4 on the season and getting ready for Episcopal. The winner of this game will play Baptist Prep in the finals tomorrow night at 7:30. Baptist Prep defeated Pottsville 66-64 in our 5:30 game tonight. Pottsville gets the loser tomorrow for the third place game at 4:30 in the afternoon. The Cyclones and Episcopal are guaranteed games tomorrow. I mentioned to you last night there was a 3-game guarantee and have 8 games on Saturday. We only have 6 games tomorrow. But if you want to come out here, you can spend $7 and you get an all-day ticket. You'll get to see 6 games tomorrow. So tomorrow's first game is actually at noon, and the finals of the girls' game will be at 6 o'clock. The finals of the boys' game will be at 7:30. We've stopped the other time. We're getting ready for the national anthem, so we are going to take a break. We come back, we'll give you the starting lineups and get ready for the tip-off as Episcopal taking on the Russellville Cyclones. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Car Wash at 2207 East Main Street is Russellville's most advanced car wash, so you can get your car cleaned in minutes instead of spending hours washing it by hand or paying a fortune to have your vehicle professionally detailed. Team Clean's industry-leading wash bay and soaps keep your vehicle clean as often as you like for a flat monthly fee, with plenty of vacuum stations that are free to use with each wash. Your car deserves the best, so come by and experience the Team Clean Car Wash difference at 2207 East Main Street today.
Finishing up listening to the national anthem. The Cyclones and Episcopal getting ready to do battle. Our final game today. We had 8 games yesterday, 8 games today, 6 games tomorrow. But this one, the big one, because the winner gets to go to the finals of the Hoops for Hunger tournament. We never had it where the girls and boys of Russellville are playing in the finals. We hope to have that tonight. Give you the starting lineups for Episcopal. Don't have any of their stats on. I'm going to try to get that. Number 2, Chris Smith. Number 3, Chase Smith. I wonder if they're related. Number 11, Gavin Gordon. Number 12, Xander Laraquente. And Xander, that's what I'm going to call him. He was pretty impressive last night in their victory against Two Rivers. And number 22, Sidney Dassinger. For the Russell Cyclones, they're going to start off with number 20, a 6-foot sophomore, Trey Allen. Number 5, 6-foot junior, Cade Schaefer. Grant Smith, he's a 6'4 junior wearing number 20. Bo Mathis, number 10, he's a 6'2 senior. And Ryan Sikowski, number 12, 6'4" junior for the Russell Cyclones. I tell you, if they were going to give a award for the most improved from last year, I can already tell you it would probably be Ryan Sikowski, because he's done a fantastic job. His footwork is different, and they warned me that. They said you're going to be surprised when you see Rhino and what he's doing down in the lane on the low block, and they were dead on about it. Cyclones wearing their green Christmas hoodies and just as warm-up shirts. They pull them off. They're wearing some of the older white jerseys, Cyclones written across the front, block lettering, red numbers, black trim. Episcopal in Hunter green, a little bit of white trim for them.
Well, with Smith and Rhino in there, we definitely got the height advantage. Hopefully we can take advantage of that here in this first quarter.
All right, make no bones about it. Let's go Big Red. Russellville hoping to put together a 3-game winning streak by winning tonight. And the Cyclones going to win the opening tip.
Looks like the Wildcats has opened up in a man-to-man defense.
That's what they played most last night. Pretty good at it, too. Cade Schaefer uses a screen. He's on the right side, gets it off to Bowen Mathis. Swing it around eventually on the left side to Grant Smith. Gets it on the baseline to Sikowski. Russell, nobody in the lane right now, and now posting up Sikowski, but they can't get him the ball yet. Mathis catches it, three-pointer from the right side, won't go. With the rebound is Graham Gordon. In the front court, number 3, Chase Smith catches the pass from Chris Smith. And number 12, Xander Laraquente. Well, if you remember Arlen Bowers, that's kind of the way he's built, maybe a little bit smaller version. He played for the Razorbacks, almost like a truck. That's what he looks like. We got a foul called on the Cyclones. This will be on Cade Schaefer, his first team foul on the Cyclones.
Little double team out front. Schaefer tried to come in from the backside and get the ball.
Episcopal called the Wildcats. On the right side, Chase Smith hands it off to Chris Smith. And now 11, Gordon. Moving the basketball around the three-point line. Now we get a drive. They kick it out into the corner. Here's Laraquente, three-pointer. Won't go. Rebound. Battled for. Underneath. Ball was loose. Picked up by Grant Smith for the Cyclones. They have 2 Smiths. We have 1. Ours is a lot taller than theirs, but ours gets the defensive rebound. Trey Allen driving, and he's tied up by Gavin Gordon, and the alternating possession goes over to Episcopal.
I don't think Trey Allen was expecting that. He thought he got fouled.
Brandon Friedel, the coach for Episcopal. In the corner is Chase Smith. Russell makes the switch and now double team, leaving Xander wide open underneath. Catches the pass and hits the layup. Russell made the switch, or one of them didn't make the switch, and that's what led to the wide open layup. Trey Allen trying to answer with a 3. This one off the mark. Tipped by Sikowski, but straight up in the air, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Wildcats. Russell will inbound it on the right baseline. Bowen Mathis looking, everybody below the 3-throw line, and popping out as Grant Smith gives it back to Mathis. 3-pointer, no good. 2 open looks there. Russell couldn't cash in, and on the defensive rebound, we get a foul called on Trey Allen. That'll be his first, and the second team foul in Russellville.
Not much pressure as Wildcats bring the ball down.
Well, none at all. Russell letting him cross the half-court line on the right side. Smith gives it left side to Chase Smith. He uses screen, and Russell this time does successfully make the switch. Trey Allen on Chase Smith. He'll launch a long 3 and knock it down. Chase Smith with the 3, and the Cyclones trail 5-0. in the front court is Allen, and started attack, lost the basketball, got it back, eventually in the corner to Cade Schaefer. He's calling for Sikowski. A flash he does on the right block, catches the post pass, and hits the turnaround J.
I think Rhino can hit that shot all night long. He's got the moves and the height to get in the side like that.
Russell's first basket. They trail 5-2 in the corner. Lara Quinte. He gets it back on the right side to Chris Smith. Back to Xander. Started his drive. Russell not really respecting his outside shot. He gives it off to Chase Smith, who does knock down the 15-footer. Russell trailing 7-2. Bo Mathis catches it on the right wing, and you wonder if Bo's going to think about shooting the three because not having much success on that, but he was open on the other two. We got a whistle on the drive to the basket by Cade, and he's going to be fouled by number 11, Graham Gordon.
That was a good drive by Cade.
It's his first, and the first foul called on the Wildcats. Cade Schaefer immediately inbounds it to Grant Smith on left elbow, back to Bo Mathis, misses the three-pointer from the left wing. Playing the shooter's head, people will say, well, keep shooting, but you never know. Here's a block shot back the other direction by Sikowski, who blocked it out of bounds off of Chase Smith. Good job defensively. He and Grant Smith were also there for Russellville. Off the quick inbounds pass is Lara Quinte. And they kind of caught Russellville napping. Good thing they didn't shoot it. Chase Smith backs it back out on the right side. Russell trailing 7-2, 4:26 left to play. First quarter, they floated in the lane, and Lara Quinte caught it and then traveled with it. He wasn't expecting it. It really wasn't that strong of a pass. Trey Allen brings it up the right side of the floor. Cyclones just with 2 points, but they only trail by 5 right now. Sikowski on the baseline. They double team. He spins away from it. Shot no good. Gets his own rebound. Power dribble. Goes back up with it. This one gets the shooter's bounce. Ryan Sikowski's got all 4 points for Russellville.
They can't guard him on the inside. They can double team him. That's about all they can do. But he's going to be able to make that shot if they can get the ball to him.
Well, he was in good position to get the offensive rebound. When you get that close and you're that tall, you can get that pretty easily. Spencer Terry will check in at the next dead ball for Russellville. Chase Smith starts his drive just inside the free throw line. He knocks it down. He's got 7 of Episcopal's 9 points. Couple more, another substitution coming at the next dead ball. With Terry will be Bryson Kordsmeyer. Left side, Trey Allen. They clear out for him. He starts baseline, spin move, double pump shot. It rolls in. Well, he just hung in the air, didn't he? I mean, able to clutch that shot, and he cuts the Episcopal lead to 3. Cyclones trail 9-6, 3:15 left. Chase Smith starts a drive back out, spins around Schaefer, missed the shot, and there's Sikowski with the rebound. Allen wants to push it up the floor. He'll slow up on the right wing with 3:04 left. Remember, we have a shot clock in this game. In the Hoops for Hunger tournament, we have a shot clock. Cade Schaefer starts his drive, leaves it on the left wing for Allen. Cross-court pass to Mathis. Mathis going to drive down the middle of the lane. Left-handed finger roll won't go. Trying to keep it alive. He can't. Xander Lara Quinte with the rebound and gets it off to Chris Smith. He'll bring it up the right side of the floor into the corner to Chase Smith. Three-pointer. This one in and out. Grant Smith with the rebound. Gives it off to Cade. Cade in the front court. The southpaw dribbling on the right side. Eventually gets it to Mathis on the right wing. Back to Cade Schaefer, three-pointer. Hits the back of the iron straight up in the air. And on the rebound, we're going to get a foul called on Grant Smith. This will be his first and the team's third. Bryson Kordsmeyer, 6'2", senior, number 22, checks in for Russellville, as does Spencer Terry. He's number 3. He's a 5'10 junior.
I can't blame Grant Smith for that foul. He's very aggressive going after the offensive and defensive rebounds.
Spencer Terry, the grandson of former Cyclone head coach Marty Barnes. Backdoor cut. Chase Smith lost his footing. He threw it off to Sidney Dossinger. First time he's touched the ball on offense. We get a foul call on Ryan Sikowski, his first, and the 14th foul on Russellville. Bounce pass from Chase Smith. He throws it from the baseline all the way into the backcourt. It's legal as long as it's not touched. Gets it to Chris Smith in the front court. Russellville trailing 9-6. 2:08 left to play here in the first quarter. Chase Smith will drive around his man and dumps it down low to Lara Quinte. But before the made layup, we get a foul called on Trey Allen. That's number 2 on him. And now Coach Pennington has to think about, do I pull him here with 2 minutes left to play in the first period? Not going to, as of yet. Wonder if he knows. Again, they're going to throw it in the backcourt off the inbounds pass from the baseline. Left side, Gordon. Bounce pass on the right side at the feet of Chase Smith. He's got the dribble. They use the screen. Russell knocks it away. Terry comes up with it. It's a 3-on-1. Ahead to Bryson Kordsmeyer. Layup good. Good pass from Terry, and Kordsmeyer cashes in with the layup, and Russell within a point.
Again, that pressure defense up at the top of the key.
I think that was a lazy pass that helped us out too. That bounce pass there across from the wings. That started it all. And then Russell knocking the ball away. A jump ball is going to be called here. I mean, it starts with they seem to be throwing lazy passes, and watch for Russell. They may be jumping in passing lanes here because they can see that coming.
That's good defense by Spencer Terry.
6-foot junior Caleb Franklin, number 0, coming into the game for Russellville. He led the Cyclones last night with 11 points. He gives it up to Bowen Mathis at the top of the key on the right side. Kordsmeyer finds Sikowski on the block. Shot up off the back of the iron, no good. On the rebound, we'll get Rhino with an over-the-back call. That's number 2 on Sikowski. And now Sikowski and Allen both with 2 fouls. Allen just sat down moments ago, and now Rhino's going to have to sit down. And for him will be 6'4" senior, number 25, Rhett Atkins. Russell already in foul trouble. 6 fouls on the Cyclones, just 1 on Episcopal. On the left side, Chase Smith. Here comes the double team. He gives it up to Dossinger. He'll launch an 18-footer. It's good. 3-point lead for Episcopal. Quickly down the floor, Kordsmeyer. He drives, draws a crowd, floats it out to Caleb Franklin. Mishandled it. Luckily, a reaching foul is going to be called on Chase Smith. His first and the team's second. 44.8 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Of course, they reset the shot clock at 35. Russell trailing 11-8. Kordsmeyer gets it inbounds to Spencer Terry. Near the top of the key, gets it on the left wing to Franklin. He'll use a screen set by Atkins. Little pick and roll's not there. They'll swing it around right side to Kordsmeyer. He pulls up on his drive from 15. This one a little short. Rebound hits the floor and then picked up by Sidney Dossinger. Here comes Episcopal with 26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The shot clock is turned off. Chris Smith will work it out near half court, and they can play for one shot, which is what they want to do. Mathis doesn't want to let him do it. He comes out, messes with him a little bit. Again on the right side to Chase Smith. 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Now on the baseline, here's a three-pointer. It's blocked by Mathis, tipped around, straight to Chris Smith. Pulls up from the baseline. This one no good. We've come to the end of the first quarter with our score. Episcopal 11, the Cyclones 8. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Who's been approved at Orr Auto Mall of Russellville?
For foreclosures, we report to bad student loans, and a guy with a bankruptcy.
It's the giving season, and Orr Auto Mall of Russellville is giving everyone a second chance. So if you make past credit mistakes, or if you've got some bumps on your credit, get to Orr Auto Mall today and take advantage of our massive year-end savings during the Big Finish event, like over $5,000 off Jeep Renegades, MSRP $25,315. Now just $19,990. Drive that 2018 Jeep Renegade Latitude home for just $299 per month. Yes, a brand new Jeep for $299 per month. So if your credit's less than perfect, don't wait. Orr Auto Mall's credit specialist will get to work for you today, so you can take advantage of massive year-end savings only at Orr Auto Mall of Russellville. Visit OrrAutoMall.com or dial 1-800-NEW-CARS. That's 1-800-NEW-CARS. With approved credit, 10% down, 74 months, 7% APR, plus tax, tag, license, offers will combine, only big supply.
Cyclones trailing 11-8 to get ready to start the second quarter. We'll start the second quarter with the Wildcats getting the basketball.
We were 0 for 5 from three-point. If we could have just hit 1 or 2 of those, we'd be ahead of the Wildcats right now.
Episcopal with the basketball. Gavin Gordon double team. The left elbow, Basinger, who gives it to Larry Quinte. His pass is going to be intercepted by Russellville. Here comes Atkins getting a pass from Terry. Layup good. Rhett Atkins' first basket, and Russellville's cut the lead to 1 point once again. In the front court is Chase Smith. It's Franklin, Terry, Atkins, Kordsmeyer, and Mathis on the floor to start the second quarter for Russellville. Basinger gives it up. Gordon, he'll shoot a runner from the baseline. Traveling is the call. He missed the shot anyway. Number 22, Sidney Dossinger, I don't think he's in there to shoot at all. He's touched the ball just about 3 times on offense, and every time he's touched, he's immediately looked to try to pass it. Cyclones could take a lead with a bucket here. Have not led in this game. Backdoor cut, beautiful pass from Atkins to Mathis. And the layup by Bowen has given Rossville a 1-point lead.
Yeah, he got away from his man, and it was just a beautiful pass, and Atkins saw him. Easy layup.
Russell leads at 12-11. Handing it off to Chris Smith. On the right side to Graham Gordon. Runner in the lane, no good. Rebound, Korsmeyer, after it was tipped, he finds Franklin, the outlet. In the corner to Mathis, back to Franklin. He's going to launch a long 3. This one no good. Korsmeyer battling to get the rebound against 2 players. Didn't get it, but kept it alive, and we're going to get a jump ball called. It belonged to Russville, but boy, you almost want to give Korsmeyer something for the hustle points there to keep this possession alive for Russellville.
Yeah, he's the reason Russville's taking the ball out underneath their basket.
On the right baseline. Now they're going to move it to left baseline. Caleb Franklin be the trigger man. 6:36 left to play in the first half. Inbounds pass comes to Korsmeyer. Throws it inside to Atkins after a dribble. Tried to throw it out to Terry, and it was deflected into the bench of Episcopal. Korsmeyer will be the trigger man as he'll inbound it on the side. Coming off the screen is Franklin near the half-court line. Getting the inbounds pass. He's working against Chase Smith, number 3. Gets it to Bryson on the baseline. Nice drive. Count the basket, and he draws the foul.
Korsmeyer showed some quickness and speed there going down the baseline and did a great job getting that ball up there and drawing the foul.
Jalen Davis, number 10, picks up his first personal foul for Episcopal, just the 3rd team foul on the Wildcats. Free throw won't go. Tipped up. Franklin trying to keep it alive. Missed the shot. Got his own rebound. Putting it up and in. Caleb Franklin gets the bucket. The Cyclones lead by 5, 16-11, with 6:14 left to play in the first half.
Great offensive rebound.
In the front court, Gordon drive, throws it at the legs of Dossinger. Can't come up with it. Spencer Terry in the front court for Russellville. Gives it to Mathis on the left wing. Step back three-pointer. Good. Bowen Mathis with 5 points in this quarter and first 3 that he made. And Episcopal wants to take a timeout. We'll take a 30-second break. Russellville leads at 19-11. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Did you know if your roof isn't maintained regularly, you could void the warranty on your existing roof? Tim Noblet with E&F Roofing has made it his mission to protect your roof or help you get the new roof that will maximize your investments and extend the life of your roof, which can save you money through prevention and maintenance. So before you have another company check your roof, call 479-272-4069 and let E&F Roofing see what they can find and how much you can save by using someone local, someone who cares, right here in the River Valley.
Cyclones lead at 19-11. Good little run going there now for Russellville. Remember, we finished the first quarter. Russellville was down 11-8. They've scored 11 unanswered points here in the second quarter.
Well, that's been the defense. Of course, you got to say it's bad passing by the Wildcats, but it's that pressure defense that the Cyclones is putting on the Wildcats right now.
During the timeout, Cade Schaefer coming in the game. Also number 11, 6'6" sophomore Savion Brock. Here's a three-point try. This one no good by Gordon, but he gets his own rebound. Came right back at him on his drive. He missed the 15-footer. In the lane, Chase Smith with the rebound, putting it up, no good. Tipped out by Brock, but Episcopal still with it. Gordon on the left wing. He'll slow it up. Get it into the corner now to Smith. This is Chase Smith, number 3, working against Korsmeyer. Spin move on the block. Can't get an opening. He'll fire it back out to Gordon. His driving lane, pass deflected. Goes straight to Jace Mitchell, number 14. And the shot clock is down to 16 seconds. He'll hand it off to Chase Smith. We'll see if Episcopal knows. Doesn't matter. They're going to drive and whistle, and let's see. What's the call? Going to get a foul called on number 10, Bowen Mathis. That'll be his first and the 17th foul on the Cyclones. So it'll be a 1-and-1 situation for number 3, Chase Smith.
It looked like Chase Smith is the one initiated a contact, pushing off, but you don't get the call like that.
It's the first free throw for Episcopal. Russell's 0 for 1 on their only free throw attempt. Free throw by Smith is good. So he earns the bonus. That stops an 11-0 run by the Cyclones to start this quarter. Russell leads at 19-12. 5:15 left to play here in the first half. Second free throw, this one rims out. Brock had it, lost it. Kordsmeyer picks it up. Cade Schaefer will bring it in the front court for Russell. He sees the double team and he backs away from it. Smart. He gets it on the right side to Mathis. Kordsmeyer at the top of the key and now leaves it for Cade Schaefer. Russell sets their offense with 20 seconds to shoot on the shot clock. In the corners, Kordsmeyer, long cross-court pass to Mathis. On the left corner, steps inside a three-point line. Boy, his shot rattles in and out. There's Savion Brock with the follow, and he's going to be fouled. Good offensive rebound by Savion. He had good position on his man.
Somebody like that in there is going to get rebounds every time.
Especially they don't block him out, and he maneuvered his way in the middle of the lane. Free throw by Brock. This one in and out, no good. Coach Pennington over here talking to Terry and Cade Schaefer, going over some strategy. Now sends him back. Second free throw, missed them both. Rebound comes to Davis. Bad pass in the back court, but Episcopal still has it. In the back court is Chris Smith. Back to Chase Smith, and they cross the timeline right at 25 seconds on the shot clock. It means it was close to a 10-second violation. The pass deflected off Schaefer, off the hand of Jace Mitchell. No belong to Russellville. Good hands by Cade. 19-12 our score. The Cyclones lead it. 4.5 to go here in the first half. Spencer Terry open from the corner. Three-pointer is good for Spencer. He had 10 points last night. And the Cyclones lead by double digits, their largest lead of the game, 22-12. In the front court, Episcopal, Chase Smith lost it. Kordsmeyer with the steal. Bryson gives it up to Cade Schaefer. In the front court, pass in the corner. Mathis, he'll try it from the same spot. That Spencer knocked it down from, and he knocks down the three-pointer. Mathis with 8 points here in the second quarter, and the Cyclones lead at 25-12. We'll take a 30-second break as Episcopal wants a timeout. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Go Cyclones. Each week, the Cyclone coaches and players prepare a game plan so they can compete and win against their opponent. Without a game plan, there is very little chance of winning. In all areas of life, we must have a game plan if we expect to win. Hi, I'm Mike Giroux with Giroux & Associates, and we'd like to help you put together a plan to protect you and your family from life's uncertainties. Whether it's life insurance, disability insurance, or dental and vision insurance, we're here to help you. Call us for an appointment today at 479-857-2810. And together, let's put together a winning game plan. And go Cyclones!
KCJC, Darknell, Russellville. You guys play the best country of all. River Country. KCJC.
Welcome back to Cyclone Arena. Mickey Duval, Aaron Duval with you here on FM 102.3. We're also on our YouTube channel, Cyclone Booth. Russellville leading at 25-12 over Episcopal. Just under 4 minutes to play in the first half.
Well, again, that pressure defense we keep talking about, we keep mentioning it, but it's there. Wildcats haven't been able to really get anything going as far as against that defense. They're throwing the ball away. They're walking. They're doing all kinds of problems. And Russellville staying with it.
Well, and Cyclones heating up a little bit. We got back-to-back threes by Terry and Bowen Mathis. That's what extend this lead out to double digits. We're going to get a hand check foul called on Cade Schaefer. This will be number 2 on him. They pointed out of bounds, but they're in the one-on-one. So we're going to have to go to the free throw line. Substitute coming in for Russellville, that'll be Caleb Franklin. He'll replace Bo Mathis. And shooting for Episcopal will be Chase Smith. He's 1 of 2 from the free throw line this evening. Winner of this game gets Baptist Prep tomorrow, the championship game of the Hoops for Hunger tournament here at Cyclone Arena at 7:30. Loser will get Pottsville at 4:30. Free throw is good. Shea Smith earns the bonus. He's got 9 points for Episcopal. Second free throw, this one's good. He's in double figures. Russellville leads it still by double figures, though, 25-14. Spencer Terry in the front court. Gets it back to Cade Schaefer, way out on the left side, and back to Terry. Bounce pass just inside the three-point line to Franklin, and he's going to be fouled. Reach-in foul there. And that'll be on number 14, Jace Mitchell. His first personal foul, and Russell's still not in the 1-and-1. We're going to inbound it on the far side. Episcopal with no made field goals here in the second quarter. They just hit 3 free throws out of 4. Got 3.5 to go. That's what's helped Russellville take the lead. Here's a three-point try from Franklin, no good. Grant Smith had the rebound and then fell to the floor as he was spun around a little bit. We get whistled for the travel. 25-14, Russellville leading it. 3:22 left to play in the first half. Lady Cyclones a winner tonight. They defeated Pottsville. They're moving ahead to the finals tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. They'll play Charleston. We'll talk about that at halftime of this game. Here's a drive to the basket by Mitchell. He's fouled on his way to the basket. It'll be foul on number 3, Spencer Terry. And I say it wasn't a shooting foul, but he's still going to get to shoot free throws. Last opportunity for the 1-and-1 for the Wildcats. Red Atkins and Bo Mathis will check in for Russellville, replacing Spencer Terry and Savion Brock, who gave Coach Pennington some good minutes. First free throw is good by Jace Mitchell. He earns the bonus.
Wildcats not having anybody on the line. Of course.
Usually means you're a good free throw shooter. And looked good to me. He hit both of them.
Yeah.
It's a 9-point advantage for Russellville. Their lead down to single digits now, 25-16. Franklin catches it on the left side. You're going to be smart with the basketball, but remember, we got the shot clock, and it's down to 21 as the ball was knocked out of bounds. Franklin tried to split a double team. Lost it. Luckily, it rolled off the Wildcats' foot. 2:51 left to play in the first half. Shot clock now down to 19. Cade Schaefer, cross-court pass to Grant Smith. On the baseline to Atkins, fakes the shot. He drives, shot off the glass and in. Good little drive by Red Atkins. He's got 4 points.
That's the second one he's done it that way.
Well, he got his man to go for the fake on the outside shot. Russellville leading it 27-16. On the left side, Gordon will not use a screen. He'll dump it in the corner to Chase Smith. He dribbles back from the left corner to the left wing and back out, looking against Bowen Mathis. They use a screen. Russell makes the switch on the right side to Mitchell with 9 to shoot in the lane. Little floater gets the bounce by Mitchell, and with 2:08 left to play here in the second quarter, that's their first made field goal of the second quarter. Russellville leads at 27-18. No look pass from Mathis to Franklin. Nice drive, hitting the layup. I don't know if you heard the but that was from the Cyclone bench. They were wowed by that. Russellville back up by double digits once again, 29-18. Chase Smith, underhanded flip to Jace Mitchell. And he's backed out by Franklin, working with him one-on-one. And they get it on the right side to Gordon. Minute 35 left to go in the first half. Here's a drive by LaQuinte. Missed the layup, and with one hand, Atkins able to corral the rebound, gets it off to K. Schaefer. His drive to Bowen Mathis, misses the reverse layup. Franklin there with the rebound. Turnaround jumper is good. Caleb Franklin with 6 points here in the second quarter. And Russellville leads it 31-18. And Coach Brandon Friedel was trying to get the officials' attention. They had a player that was injured, number 14, Jason Mitchell, and couldn't hear, and I don't blame him. I couldn't hear either. Just happened to catch him. A minute 12 left to play in the first half. Russellville leads by 13. Chris Smith. Nice backdoor cut to Chase Smith and a good bounce pass to him. Che hit the layup. He's got 12. Russellville quickly down the floor. No look pass from Mathis to Schaefer to Franklin. Jump stop in the lane. Shot goes. Where's this guy come from?
This guy he is tearing the Wildcats up on defense, working the middle. And it's wide open for him right now.
33-20, Russellville leading. 40 seconds left to play in the first half. Episcopal with the basketball. Gordon gives it off to Chris Smith. They can't play for one shot yet because the shot clock. It's down to 18 right now. Backing his way out is Chase Smith on the right wing. Russellville coming with a double team, picks it up, gets it now to Chris Smith. He'll launch a three. No good. Bowen Mathis with the rebound, and Russellville can play for one shot if they want to. 17 seconds left, and a pass in the front court's going to be knocked out of bounds by Chase Smith. They almost saved it in bounds. They would have had one shot. There wasn't Grant Smith to take the ball out. That's what the hollering is for. And Grant Smith will be the trigger man. He gets it in bounds to Cade Schaefer using a screen with 11 seconds left. Now backdoor cut. Grant Smith reverse layup. No good, but he was fouled. And it's going to be on Sidney Dossinger. That's his first. And the 6-team foul. Russell still not in the 1-1, but that's a shooting foul with 8 seconds left to play in the first half. And Grant Smith, who
has a great pass by Kay Schaefer to hit Smith underneath the basket.
First free throw is good by Grant Smith. (34-20), the Cyclones lead it. Second free throw is no good, but Russell getting the rebound. And now a ball tipped up in the air. Caleb Franklin gets it, shoots a desperation shot. It's no good. We've come to the end of the first half with our score. Cyclones 34, Episcopal 20. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone basketball on River Country, KCJC. Hey, John. Okay.
Now, to do. Call Tony at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air at 479-964-4004 for a free second opinion from a guy you can trust to take care of you and your family and get that unit running without all the extra charges. Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
Welcome back to Cyclone Arena. The Cyclones leading it at halftime 34-20. Russellville had Grant Smith fouled, or he had gotten fouled, and he hit 1 of 2 from the free throw line, and that's the last thing that happened before the end of the first half. Russellville trailed by 3 at the end of the first quarter, then went on a little bit of a run in which they scored the first 11 points in the second quarter. They end up with a 14-point lead. What's your assessments of the first half?
Well, the second quarter was a key quarter for the Russellville Cyclones. Not only they seemed to just turn it up a little bit, another notch on defense, but their offense came alive. Not only were they hitting threes, they were 3 of 5 in that second quarter, but they were also making great passes to their teammates underneath the basket and getting shots underneath the basket. They were going for the offensive rebounds, getting those, and being able to put it back up for a score. Franklin did a fantastic job on 2 drives right down the middle of that Wildcat defense, and nobody on him, and was able to score. So not only did Russellville turn up a notch on defense, they turned it up on offense as well, and that's why they're about 14 points ahead.
Earlier in this tournament, we'll give you the scores in the boys' side. Little Rock Catholic defeated Johnson County West Side 62-28. Two Rivers beat DeQueen 73-55, and Baptist Prep beat Pottsville 66-64. Pottsville had a chance to win it, but missed a 3 on the buzzer. That means tomorrow in the 5th place game for the boys, it'll be at 1:30. It'll be between Two Rivers and Little Rock Catholic. Pottsville will play the 3rd place game at 4:30. They'll play the loser of this game. The winner of this game gets Baptist Prep in the championship at 7:30. On the girls' side, all the games are concluded. The 4 girls' games concluded today. DeQueen beat Fort Smith Southside 64-42, so Southside's out of this tournament. Little Rock Central knocked out Johnson County Westside 40-33. And Charleston beat Two Rivers 65-40. It was your Russellville Lady Cyclones defeating Pottsville 66-49. The first game tomorrow will be at noon. It'll be the 5th place game for the girls, DeQueen against Little Rock Central. The 3rd place game for the girls at 3 o'clock will be Pottsville against Two Rivers, and the championship game at 6 o'clock. See Charleston against the Russellville Lady Cyclones. Anna Myers with 20 points tonight in that 17-point victory for Russellville. 2 other players in double figures, Kara Davis and Z. McAllister, each in double figures. Davis with 16 and McAllister with 10. Congratulations to the Lady Cyclones in that game. We still got one more game of the Hoops for Hunger tournament, but then it'll be time to turn our attention to conference season and, get rid of the shot clock. But Russellville schools don't actually start school back until January the 7th, but they will have a game before then. So on Friday, a week from tonight, Russellville actually opens conference play, and they'll be at Greenbrier, and we'll have that game for you right here on 102.3. We'll also stream the video on our YouTube channel, Cyclone Booth. But Greenbrier will be our conference opener. Remember, we're in the 5A now. 5A West, a new conference. You got to finish in the top 4 in order to make the state tournament. There is no conference tournament. The conference that we're in, tough conference for just about everybody, every sport, volleyball, baseball, softball, basketball. Greenbrier, Greenwood, BB, Alma, Valonia, Siloam Springs, Little Rock Christian, and us. And of those 8 teams, the top 4 throughout the round-robin season will go to the state tournament. So Russellville opens on the road at Greenbrier. Girls and boys game. Girls will start around 6 o'clock. Boys will follow at 7:30. But we still have one more day of the Hoops for Hunger tournament beginning at noon tomorrow. 6 games here at Cyclone Arena. We're going to take a break. We come back. We'll give you the scoring totals of the first half. Russell Cyclones leading Episcopal 34-20 at halftime. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Been approved at Orr Auto Mall of Russellville.
And a guy with a bankruptcy.
It's the giving season, and Orr Auto Mall of Russellville is giving everyone a second chance. So if you make past credit mistakes, or if you've got some bumps on your credit, get to Orr Auto Mall today and take advantage of our massive year-end savings during the Big Finish event, like over $5,000 off Jeep Renegades, MSRP $25,315. Now just $19,990. Drive that 2018 Jeep Renegade Latitude home for just $299 per month. Yes, a brand new Jeep for $299 per month. So if your credit's less than perfect, don't wait. Orr Auto Mall's credit specialist will get to work for you today, so you can take advantage of massive year-end savings only at Orr Auto Mall of Russellville. Visit OrrAutomall.com or dial 1-800-NEW-CARS. That's 1-800-NEW-CARS. With approved credit, 10% down, 74 months, and 7% APR plus tax, CAD, license offers don't combine, all rebates apply.
Hi, this is Carl Kirtley, Vice President and Commercial Loan Officer at Rivertown Bank, and we are so proud to sponsor local sports. We know that our young people will carry the fine values and discipline they learn in sports through the rest of their lives. Thank you to all of our customers, our friends, and neighbors for your business throughout the year. And please remember, the biggest impact you can make on our local economy is when you bank local. And local is what we are all about at Rivertown Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Are you in need of an overhead door? Do you have a door that jams or needs repair? Then turn to the River Valley's most trusted garage door professionals, Windsor Overhead Door. In business since 1974, they've served the Russellville area from their current location on Modesto Street for more than 25 years. When it comes to installation, service, and repair, you need to be coming to Windsor Overhead Door. Call them today if you have some questions, 968-6642.
Welcome back to Cyclone Arena. The Cyclones leading at halftime, 34-20. Episcopal back out on the floor just under 3 minutes before the second half. Russellville still in the locker room. Russellville in that first half was led by Caleb Franklin and Bowen Mathis. They both scored 8 points. Get this, both of them scored all their 8 points in the second quarter. 4 points for Ryan Sikowski, 4 points for Kordsmeyer, and Atkins also with 4. 3 points for Spencer Terry, 2 points for Trey Allen, and 1 point for Grant Smith. Remember, Sikowski, Schaefer, Trey Allen all had 2 fouls, and I don't know if Rhino played in the second half or second quarter. Trey Allen didn't play much in the second quarter because of picking up 2 fouls. Chase Smith for Episcopal, number 3. He had 12 points. He led the way for them. They didn't have anybody with more than 4 after that. Jace Mitchell off the bench with 4 points, 2 points each for Xander Laraquente and also Sidney Dossinger. They don't have anybody in any kind of foul trouble for the Wildcats of Episcopal. You know, the Russellville Cyclones hoping to win this game and move on to 6-4, right? Or 7-4 on a 3-game winning streak. Remember, before this tournament a week ago, they defeated Mountain Home, and as did the girls leading into this tournament after the Christmas break. We're going to take a final 60-second break, be back with the second half. Russellville leading it by 14. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
taking care of families. That's what the folks at C&D Drugstore have been doing at historic downtown Russellville for more than 6 decades when it comes to all your pharmaceutical needs. When it comes to compounding, special medicines, R.D. Walker and his staff are there to serve you. And most importantly, if you need delivery, if you need curbside pickup, you need C&D Drugstore on the corner of B and Commerce in downtown Russellville, a 60-year tradition.
With a little help from First State Bank, Nikki Graybill opens Soul to Soul Yoga in downtown Russellville. Every day, she helps people make it flexible, and we make it personal. With the latest online banking, financial products, and convenience you can count on. Every transaction, every interaction, every customer, every day. First State Bank, member FDIC. Stop by and see us, or visit fsbmybank.com.
Episcopal have the ball to start the second half. Both teams out, and buzzer going to buzz in about 10 seconds. Ellie, you know, that start that second quarter, so far that's been the game. Russell came out with 11-0 run after trailing by 3. And Russell did a good job in that first quarter when they only scored 8 points just to hang close. They only trailed by 3 at that point. We've seen that before. Russell started a game earlier this season when they only trailed by 5. Or, I'm sorry, they only scored 5 and they trailed big, but they fought back and made it a game. We've seen Russell do that, able to play defense and rebounding when the shots weren't falling. Coach Pennington talked about that in our post-game show yesterday. We hope to get him tonight. So, actually, the one time that he didn't join us, he emailed me the next day and apologized for it. I said, hey, don't worry about it. But so we'll probably get him pretty quick. He likes to visit with us. And road games will be tough because I got Greenbrier next week. We'll be up at the top of the row, so I don't know if we'll be able to get him at all. Episcopal starts with a basketball. Backdoor cut right off the bat. Graham Gordon with his first points of the game on the layup. At 34-22 our score. The Cyclones lead it by 12. Got Russell napping a little bit. Sikowski, Smith, Allen, Schaefer, and Mathis on the floor to start the third quarter for Russellville. Allen, double team, they take the ball away. And a player injured for Episcopal. Ball knocked out of bounds. And we're going to wait and see. And I don't want to say what happened to him. He got hit in a tough place. Let's say that.
He's having a hard time.
Yeah, he's walked off the floor, but he's actually at the end of the Cyclone bench. So he's over on the far side, the furthest away he can be from his own bench. And he's making that slow walk back to the bench now. As coming in for him will be William Lever, who did not play at all in the first half. Lever with it, gets it off on the left side to Gordon. Now right side to Chris Smith, and he backs it back out. And with the basketball, Xander Laraquente passes it off to Gordon. His drive, little floaters, an air ball. About an 8-foot shot in the air ball at Smith. With the rebound, gives it up to Trey Allen. Feed it in the corner. Here's a three-point try by Mathis. No good. Mathis, though, follows the shot, gets his own rebound, dumps it down low, and on a look pass to Trey Allen. Gets it underneath to Grant Smith. Misses the shot, keeping it alive, and he tries to go back up with it, but it's going to be a jump ball, and it'll belong to Russellville. The coach for Episcopal wants a travel underneath, and before Grant Smith got it, and I believe he actually has a point. I think we got away with one there.
Grant just took that off the backboard a little bit too hard. I think he was expecting to get fouled.
Chase Smith, who did come out a while ago, is back in the game. Catching the inbounds pass is Bowen Mathis. After a dribble, needs help. Gives it back in the corner to Sikowski from whence he came to Grant Smith. And now left side Schaefer. He works it inside to Rhino. Little baby hook shot won't go. And trying to keep it alive, he's going to commit his third personal foul. Boy, he hadn't played much because of being in foul trouble tonight as Rhino. And he's already picked up 3, but Coach Pennington's going to stick with him for a little bit. Russell leads it by 12, 34-22. Under 6.5 to go here in the third quarter. Plenty of time left. They're going to try alley-oop play, and Sikowski did a great job defensively. And not only did he block that, he forced the ball out off of Chase Smith.
Yeah, great defensive job there. Russellville needs to come down and score in this series.
Grant Smith on the left side gets in the corner to Trey Allen. Mathis working it back, and eventually back to Allen on the left wing. Trying to go one-on-one, but nothing there. Grant on the right wing, cross-court pass to Allen on the left wing. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Once the screen set, they make the switch. Now he pulls up. They leave him open from about 16. Shot won't go. Rebound, Episcopal. And here come the Wildcats. On the left side, Gordon, a long three, nothing but net for Graham Gordon. Did not score in the first half. He's got 5 here in the second half. And it's a 9-point lead for the Cyclones, 34-25. In fact, he has all 5 of their points. Nice little pump fake, dips under. Mathis missed the shot, got his rebound, and we're going to get a foul called on the Wildcats. That'll be Chase Smith, his second, and the first team foul on Episcopal. Russell inbounded on the left baseline. It'll be Schaefer. Floats it out near the top. Sikowski goes right back inside. Great pass from Rhino to Grant Smith, who hits the layup. Grant now with 3 points. That's his first field goal of the game. Good feed by Rhino, getting the assist. 5:13 left to play in the third quarter. Cyclones lead at 36-25. That's their first basket here of the second half. Chris Smith, you can hear them yelling switch. Set a screen. They want to make a switch. Gordon sidesteps his man, 3-pointer short. Schaefer with the rebound, and Coach Pennington wants them to push it up the floor. One-handed pass on the baseline to Mathis. Hangs in the air, misses the shot. He's going to commit a foul on the rebound as Larry Quinte got the defensive rebound. Mathis has been whistled for his second and the team's second here in this third quarter. Caleb Franklin will check in at the next dead ball, but not yet as Episcopal crosses the timeline with 4:43 left to play in the third quarter. Kind of like the shot clock. It keeps the thing going, and you can't have teams just try to milk the clock. Shot rolls off the iron by Chase Smith. Russellville with the rebound around the great play on by Cade Schaefer. He got the layup, but he went behind the back on that on his 2 steps. And that's Cade's first basket of the game, 38-25. I don't know how to describe that. I had to think about it for a minute. Larry Quinte, shot was altered. He missed it. Sikowski with the rebound. Schaefer trying another basket. This one from way downtown. Hits the 3, and he draws the foul.
Well, Schaefer's hot right now, and you need to keep feeding him the ball because somebody hits 2 shots like that, they're feeling it. So you keep feeding him the ball. Because somebody like Cade can carry this team for a while.
We got a technical foul called on Episcopal right now. And here's what happened. Cade Schaefer hit a 3 from the corner. He's fouled, so he's going to get to the little free throw line for a 4-point play. And now we have a technical foul after the fact, I think on number 3. And if it's on number 3, that counts as a personal foul. And no, it's number 12, Xander LaQuinte. And that's his first personal foul because technical foul counts as a personal foul. So here's what's going to happen. Cade Schaefer's knocked down to 3. He's going to get a free throw to make it a 4-point play, then 2 more free throws on the technical, and Russell's going to get the ball. This has the potential of being a big possession for Russellville. Cade Schaefer cashes in on the 4-point play. Kara Davis had a chance of that in the girls' game. Cade's also going to shoot the technical free throws. You shoot them in order that they happen. And so you could pick anybody on the floor currently, and Coach Pennington wants Cade to shoot it. And the next free throw is good for Cade. Here's the second technical foul. And then Russell's also going to get the ball out of this. The second free throw is good. So he hits 3 free throws after hitting the 3-point shot. That's 6 points on this possession, and Russell gets the ball. This has potential of being a 9-point possession should Russellville hit a 3 here. That's pretty incredible. 44-25, and so through all that, Russell's now built up their lead to 19 points. Here's a 3-pointer by Cade Schaefer, and he knocks it down from the left wing. A 9-point possession. That's the most you can have.
That's why I say you keep feeding him the ball. He's hot. He's feeling it. He's kind of in the zone.
9-point possession on the being aided by the technical foul, the 4-point play. At the top of the key, Chris Smith gets it on the right side to Chase Smith. Chase Smith working against Caleb Franklin. Franklin backing it back out. Still with a 5-second count, beats his man and puts it up and in. Chase Smith now with 14. That's his first basket of the second half. Cyclones' lead is down to 20, if I can say it like that, 47-27. Cade Schaefer gives it up to Trey Allen. Cade now from way downtown. This one no good. Rebound gets to Chase Smith. Che looking ahead. He missed a man that was streaking towards the goal, and he'll airball a three-pointer. It's saved in bounds. No, it's not, by Sidney Dossinger. And it'll belong to the Cyclones. 12 points for Cade Schaefer just in this quarter alone. And did not score in the first half. Trey Allen will bring it to the front court, and he wants a screen set for him. Crossover dribble by Atkins. Gets it off to Cade Schaefer. He'll drive, gets it on the baseline to Atkins. Atkins now cross-court pass is going to be intercepted by Dossinger. He'll leave it for Chase Smith. Check that. It's Chris Smith on the left wing. They get a cross-court pass on the right wing to Gordon, right back to Chris Smith. Now in the corner to Dossinger. Steps inside the three-point line. Knocks down the 18-footer. Said he wasn't going to be a threat, and he's got 4 points. Trey Allen trying to catch him napping. Dribbles the left block. A little stop-and-go action and putting it up and in. I think they thought he was going to back it back out.
And he faked it back out. It opened up, and he just went to the lane. And
Russell back up by 20, 49-29. Chase Smith, finger roll left-handed layup, no good. Atkins battling, trying to get the rebound. He does. Gives it off to Cade Schaefer. 2:08 left to play here in the third quarter. Ahead to Trey Allen. He feeds it to Kordsmeyer, who's in the game from the corner. Three-pointer won't go, and we're going to get a push-off foul called on Cade Schaefer. That'll be his third, and the third team foul on the Cyclones. Ryan Sikowski will check in, replacing Red Atkins. Spencer Terry also in the game, replacing Schaefer. So it's Terry, Allen, Franklin, Kordsmeyer, and Sikowski on the floor for Russellville. Pretty good little spell there for Cade Schaefer, 12 points in the 6 minutes that he's played in this third quarter. 49-29, Cyclones with a 20-point lead. Chris Smith uses a screen, dribbles the baseline. He's picked up by Kordsmeyer, gives it back to Gordon. Now leads on the baseline, Dossinger. His shot is good.
Kind of shocked him when he got the ball.
I think he was down there trying to set a screen. A minute and a half left to go here in the third quarter. Terry will reverse it around, gets it on the right wing to Caleb Franklin. He'll take it baseline, caught in the air, tried to dump it inside to Sikowski. It was knocked away. Fancy dribbling by Gordon to get in the front court behind the back dribble. Leaves it now for Chris Smith. He'll take it right side of the lane and whistle the foul on who? This is going to be on Caleb Franklin, his first. Minute 14 left to play here in the third quarter. Not a shooting foul. They're going to inbound it on the left baseline. And now a timeout called by Episcopal. Russellville leads at 49-31. We'll take a 60-second break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on River Country KCJC.
Protect property, person, same day owner, part of it. You need to protect the biggest purchase and most valuable asset in your lifetime. Kern's Abstract, serving Johnson County for 40 years, now comes to Pope and Logan County. Kern's Abstract is now open in Russell. They can serve your needs for tile, clothing, and mineral searches in Russellville and all of Pope and now Logan County. Call them today at 755-4755. Kern's Abstract, 501 East B Street, Russellville, serving Johnson, Logan, and Pope counties.
Richard Roberts with Cogswell Motors. Keep your vehicle running great for years to come with our free 2-year maintenance plan. Now, with every purchase of a new Ford, Lincoln, or Mazda, we're offering a complimentary 2-year maintenance. You'll be able to drive away with ease, knowing oil changes, tire rotation, inspections, and more are covered by our free 2-year maintenance plan. So check us out online at CogswellMotors.com. Come see us at 1900 East Main.
Cyclones leading it by 18, 49-31. Got a minute 14 left to play in the third quarter. Russellville trailed by 3 at the end of the first quarter, led by 14 at halftime. They've led by over 20 here in the third quarter. That 9-point possession, we're going to recap. It's something you don't really draw up, but worked for the Cyclones because of a 4-point play and a technical foul. Here's a drive, a shot made by Gordon. He's done a good job. He's got 7 points in this quarter. Kordsmeyer catches an errant pass in the corner, gives it up to Franklin. They'll reverse it around to the right corner. 3 quick passes. Trey Allen draws a double team into the corner eventually from Terry to Franklin. 3-pointer, no good. Sikowski with the rebound out on the left wing. Back in the corner to Trey. Sikowski posting up, nothing there, so he's going to set a screen for Trey. They make the switch, cross-court pass to Kordsmeyer on the right wing. He goes inside. Nice backside pass to Sikowski, who puts it up and in, and he draws the foul. You know, think about this. Think about them reversing the ball around from the left side to the right side, and the defense didn't react in time, and that left Rhino wide open.
It did, and they pounded him, but he was able to control the ball and get it in the basket.
That pass went from the right wing to the left block, and Rhino converts on the old-fashioned three-point play, hitting the free throw, and Russellville up 52-33. 23 seconds left to play in the third quarter. We're slowly getting to that mercy rule. Like to see that. Here's a pull-up jumper, no good by Episcopal. Sikowski with the rebound. Allen will bring it in the front court. Caleb Franklin faking the shot. He'll drive. Nice scoop shot in the lane. Franklin now with 10 points. There's a desperation shot, 3-pointer. Won't go. It's an air ball by Chase Smith. We've come to the end of the third quarter with your score. The Cyclones 54, Episcopal 33. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
I just taught my source with Centennial to the right bank or banker. It can be a tough task. Who can you trust? Let us give you a relationship review. Stop by any of our 7 local branches for more information. You'll find that we make local loan decisions. We offer some of the latest technology for our deposit customers. We invest in our local communities through schools and profit organizations with our marketing dollars. You've most likely eaten a hamburger with us at a community cookout or worked alongside us at a charity event. Centennial Bank values what you value, a relationship. In fact, your relationship with Centennial Bank is our greatest asset. It's what we strive to protect and strengthen every day with our decisions, our products, and our commitment to our communities. At Centennial Bank, we want to help you find what you believe is valuable. Please contact myself or any of our bankers to start building that relationship. Centennial Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 564245.
Welcome back to Cyclone Arena. Russellville just building on that 14-point lead at halftime. They lead it now by 21, 54-33. Looking like they're going to make it to the finals of the Hoops for Hunger tournament.
They're really putting pressure on the Wildcats, especially when we take the ball underneath underneath the defensive basket, and we push it down the court. We're really putting pressure on that Wildcat defense. Caleb, we're able to score.
Caleb Franklin, Spencer Terry, Red Atkins, Ryan Sikowski, and Cade Schaefer on the floor to start the fourth quarter. Russellville leading at 54-33. 8 more minutes to go in this ball game. Here's a missed drive by Chase Smith, who had a good look there from that right block. Atkins with the rebound. He'll give it up to Cade Schaefer. Crosses the timeline now with 7:42 left. Gets on left side to Franklin. Deep in the corner to Sikowski. Finding back Atkins. Atkins with the dribble. Turns his back to the basket. Throws it back out to Terry. And now Franklin has it on the right side. Shot clock down to 12 seconds. Schaefer uses a screen. Pass in the corner. Terry, 3-pointer. A little short on that one. A hit off the iron. There's a scramble for the loose ball. Dossinger has it. Lost it. Spencer in there. And there's a scramble for it. They're going to call a jump ball. And on Episcopal, I'm going to be upset about that. They had 3 guys down there. We had 1, and I think just nobody had it, and they called a jump ball just to protect everybody. It belonged to Russellville on the alternating possession. Inbounds pass comes to Atkins at the top of the key. Not really his shot. He'll give it on the one-handed pass to Spencer. Goes inside Sikowski. They triple team him right back to Terry. Eventually gets it to Atkins on the baseline. Atkins will drive in the lane. Shot too hard off the back of the iron. Dossinger with the rebound. Under 7 minutes to go. Russellville still leads by 21. Mercy rule is 30 points, and it's in the fourth quarter only. Here's a 3-point try by Gordon. This one won't go. It hit the rim and bounced over the backboard, which is an automatic dead ball. Jace Mitchell, who injured himself in the first half, is back out for Episcopal, so good to see that. Russellville leading at 54-33. Schaefer in the backcourt. Long pass down the floor. Sikowski off his fingertips. A little high for him. If he had caught it, Russellville had a 2-on-1. So he missed that on the baseline. actually in the corner. 54-33 winner. We'll go play Baptist Prep tomorrow here at 7:30 for the championship of Hoops for Hunger tournament. The loser plays Pottsville in the third-place game. I don't think we've ever had Russellville boys and girls in the championship game of this Hoops for Hunger tournament. This is only the 4th year that we've done it. Sponsored by the Downtown Rotary Club. A little push-off. It's not being called by Jason Mitchell, and then they finally did. They must have warned him the first time, but he was out on the wing, and he was pushing off with that offhand.
Yeah, and Terry had his hands down to his side, so it couldn't have been him fouling. I think you're right. I think he got a warning first, and then the official caught him.
If you're ever watching a game and you see official grab his whistle with his hand while the play is going on, he's usually talking to a player, either saying no hands or get out of the lane, something like that. And I think that's what happened on that. They warned him. And here's Atkins catching the pass. He's going to be whistled for the charge. Missed the layup, didn't matter. And that's going to be number 1 on Red Atkins. Don't forget, coming up at the conclusion of this game, most likely we'll have Coach Kyle Pennington. Always great to talk to coaches and a lot more than me. And after games, we'll have it here during our post-game show. At the top is Chase Smith, number 3, working against Franklin. And a little push off, and they got it. He had the forearm, which is okay, but as soon as you extend that forearm out, you're going to get whistled for it. And that's number 4 on Chase Smith. He's going to stay in the game. Russell up by 21, so they're not really worried about somebody fouling out. Long pass down the floor caught by Rhino. He's close to the left. Free throw by Sikowski is good. He's got 8 points. Second free throw is also good. 9 points for Ryan Sikowski. Nobody back to help Episcopal inbound the ball. Now they do. 56-33 our score. Here's a drive, a missed layup, wide open. And that's frustration sitting in for Episcopal. Russellville on the move. Episcopal missing that layup, setting in with a little bit of frustration, and a return, a Russellville return on their end, get the baseline jumper by Red Atkins.
You know, Atkins has given Coach Pennington some good time tonight, not only on defense but offense as well.
Russell with their largest lead of the game at 25, 58-33. This is going to be a foul called on Spencer Terry. It'll be his second. 16 foul on the Cyclones. Said they had good guard play, and they do. But again, much like the girls' game, you can see fatigue setting in a little bit for Episcopal, and Russell just rolling in so many players against you. Episcopal's Mitchell pulls up from just inside the free throw line and knocks it down. He's got 6. 58-35, the Cyclones lead in the front court. Sikowski takes the pass from Spencer Terry and hit the layup. Well, he faked from the left side, pumped it, and they dribbled around to the right side underneath the rim and hit the layup. 60-35, Cyclones lead by 25. Here's a three-point try by Dossinger, no good. Atkins there with the rebound. 4:36 left. He's going to bring in the front court himself, double team. Going to leave it for Caleb Franklin. Franklin, his drive, leaves it on the baseline to Sikowski. A little flyby on the pump fake. Tipped up after the missed shot, no good. And Episcopal gets the rebound. That's J.P. Braunfish, and a foul is called on the Cyclones. Red Atkins, that's his second. 17 foul. We'll go to the other side to shoot the 1-and-1. Savion Brock, number 11, the 6'6 sophomore, checks in, replacing Ryan Sikowski. Cade Schaefer will sit down, and in the game for the first time, 6-foot junior, number 15, Nicholas Carter.
Nicholas can light them up from the outside.
They can. That's
Don't
11th.
know if we need that tonight, though.
It's the 11th player played for the Cyclones tonight. And the free throw missed by Braunfish. He knew it as soon as it left his hand. He misses the front end of a 1-and-1. Cyclones get the rebound. Franklin will bring it in the front court. Franklin's going to get more and more playing time. He continues to produce. He had 11 points leading the Cyclones last night. 10 points tonight off the bench. Atkins, nice little move. Couldn't cash in and finish it. Missed the layup there. Episcopal with the rebound, and Chase Smith. A lot of contact there, no call. Missed the shot, got his own rebound, put it up and in. I think it's a good no call. Nick Carter was there to take the charge. And just not enough to warrant a foul. Back the other side, a missed layup by Caleb Franklin. Follow won't go by Atkins. Franklin gets the rebound, puts it up and in. He's got 12.
You can tell Wildcats are tired. They didn't even try to block that second shot of Franklin's.
Well, Atkins came in and tried to follow it with a dunk. Here's a long three try. This one in and out by Chase Smith. Atkins with the rebound. Terry will bring it in the front court. Cyclones lead at 62-37. A bounce pass on the baseline is out of the reach of Savion Brock. LeVron May, number 1, will check in, as will Bronson Smith, a 6'1 sophomore, along with Johnny Booker, number 4, the 5'10 senior. 3 new players on the floor for the Cyclones. Staying on the floor is Nick Carter and Savion Brock. Russell leads it by 25, 62-37. 3:15 left to go in the game. William Lever gives it up now eventually on the left side to number 14, Jace Mitchell, has 6 points in this game. Long two-pointer, missed. Bronson Smith, who hit a 3 last night, gets the defensive rebound. Gives it up to Johnny Booker, back to Smith in the front court. They'll try left side, in the corner to Nick Carter, back to Booker at the top of the key. 2:50 left. Bronson Smith knocks down a three-pointer from the exact same spot as he did last night. He's a lefty, and he hit it from the right corner. 65-37. The Cyclones lead by 28. They scored 2 more points without Episcopal scored any. Get that mercy rule going. Last 2.5 minutes. 65-37. Between the legs dribble by Mitchell. Drives right side. Throws up a shot. No good, but it doesn't matter. It's a foul before the shot. And this is going to be on 1. They signaled 1. Oh, okay. That's LeVron May. And it'll be a 1-and-1 for Jace Mitchell. Hits the first. He's got 7 points. So the Cyclones are going to see Isaiah McBride up close and personal tomorrow in the championship game. McBride commit to Kansas. He scored 36 tonight. Pottsville had no answer for him, as Baptist Prep beat Pottsville 66-64, and McBride scored 36 of their 66 points. Quick 30-second break. We'll take it with them. Russell leads at 65-39. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
Maybe you're moving some dirt around the house, got jobs to do, things you need to get finished, and equipment. Well, maybe you don't have what you need. Russellville Kubota has it with great prices and great people. Russellville Kubota is family-owned and operated, and they treat people like you would expect to treat family. Whatever you're looking for, Russellville Kubota has you covered. Construction equipment, farm equipment, zero-turn motors, they'll get you taken care of. Go by and visit the crew at Russellville Kubota, 702 Weir Road in Russellville.
Welcome back to Cyclone Arena. The Cyclones lead at 65-39 with 2:28 left to play in the basketball game. Russell girls and boys team both are going to be in the championship game tomorrow night at the Hoops for Hunger tournament here at Cyclone Arena, 4th annual. Lady Cyclones will be taking on Charleston. That's going to be tough. The Charleston Lady Tigers are 14-2 on the season. Russellville Baptist Prep, they only have 2 losses themselves. Russellville turns the basketball over. May. Yes. They're telling May, hands off, hands off. He didn't listen. He commits the foul, so it's going to be a 1-and-1. And it's his second foul. Logan Carney. Their last 1-and-1s. That's a 9th team foul in the Cyclones. The free throw is good. 2:12 left. They do a player of the game here on every game at the Hoops for Hunger tournament. Last game for the Lady Cyclones, it was Michaela Ely, who did not lead them in scoring, but was dominant on the boards. It was a missed free throw, rebound by Episcopal by Braunfish, and he's going to be fouled. Want to see who they're going to give it to tonight. Savion Brock just picked up his first personal foul. See, Caleb Franklin's got double digits. He's got 12. Cade Schaefer with 11 points, all in that little spurt in the third quarter. 11 points for Ryan Sikowski. Free throw is good, by the way, by Braunfish. Second free throw rattles in. He's got 2 points. The Cyclones still lead, though, 65-42. 2:03 left. May, way out near the half-court stripe. Bronson Smith on the left wing. The dribble to the top of the key using a screen. Picks up his dribble, needs some help, gets it to Booker. Now inside to Savion Brock on the block. Double team, and the ball's knocked away from behind by number 4, William Lever. Lever trying to take it all the way, and the layup was pinned against the backboard. I don't know if that was going to go in anyway, but it is a goaltend. But it's pinned against the backboard by Savion Brock. Boy, he got up, didn't he?
He did.
William Lever, though, credited with the basket. Down to a 21-point lead. Russell's largest lead was 27. No, I think 28. That was their largest lead. Bronson Smith catching the corner to Carter. Goes inside to Savion. Dribbles towards the middle, and a jump ball is going to be called. Got 3 players on him. They grabbed it. Alternating possession goes over to Episcopal. 90 seconds left to go in the game. It's all over but the shouting. Russellville going to move to 7-4 on the season, now winning 3 games in a row. Hopefully they can make it 4 in a row. It'll be their last tune-up before conference season starting a week from tonight. They'll travel to Greenbrier. There's a 3-pointer missed by Lever. Episcopal with the rebound, put back up, no good. Brock with the rebound, had it knocked away from him. And Grant Wild lost the handle on it. Nick Carter racing into the front court. It's a 1-on-4, taking it all the way, hits the layup. And he draws a foul. Good job, Nick.
And he had 4 defenders on him.
Yeah, but he had the angle. It wasn't a bad move. He was coming in from that right side. Nick Carter, number 15, goes to the free throw line after the foul called on William Lever. Free throw is good. Nick's got 3. Russellville leads at 68-44. 57 seconds left to go in the ball game. Russellville had a blowout win last night, 64-30 over DeQueen, beating Episcopal here. Remember, Russellville trailed by 3 at the end of the first quarter, 11-8. In that second quarter, Russellville had a turnaround, led by 14 at the end of the first half. We have a foul called on the Cyclones. That's going to put Episcopal on the line. That's Leveron May. That's his 3rd. Boy, he hadn't played very long. He's picked up 3 fouls.
At the line for Episcopal, shooting 2, William Lever.
And just tell Leveron, stop fouling. Lever 2 shots as it's a double bonus. First one is no good. 35.6 seconds left to play. Ball game, Russellville leading it by 24. Second free throw good. It's 1 of 2. Lever's got 3 points. Well, the shot clock is still on. 0.6 of a second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bronson Smith with it. And give it down the left side of the lane. Hits the layup. Bronson Smith with 5 points. Cyclones lead at 70-45. Been a while since Russellville scored 70 points, isn't it? On the left side, Wild floats it over on the right side. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. There's a long 3-point try, barely grazing the iron. Put back up, no good, and the Cyclones win it by a score of 70-45. We're going to take a 30-second break. We'll be back with a post-game show. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball in River Country, KCJC.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's serving with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-style lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurants on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you, so come on by Old South.
Welcome back to Cyclones victorious here as they defeat Episcopal by a score of 70-45. We're going to be joined here shortly by Coach Kyle Pennington. I'll tell you that the player of the game they just announced was Caleb Franklin, who had 12 points in the game, and now we're joined by Coach Pennington. First of all, Coach, congratulations on the victory. It's 3 in a row for you guys.
Thank you. Our guys are playing hard, and good things are happening for us, and always helps when the ball goes in the hole.
Yeah, Coach, first I want to ask you about Caleb Franklin. They named him player of the game. And He's been a spark off the bench for you guys. How are you finding these guys? You get Grant Smith coming off the football field, and now Caleb Franklin's been double digits the last 2 games for you.
You know, we knew Caleb was going to be a good player for us, and we played him a lot early in the season, first 2 or 3 games, and he just couldn't get in a groove, and he was kind of throwing it off the wall. And I told him, I said, we're going to step back, and we're going to put you in JV and let you get comfortable and all that. And then when we come back, you're going to be fine. You're going to get another shot, and I think you're going to run with it, and he's done that.
Coach, you had Trey Allen, who's a fantastic player, had 4 points tonight. You got Bowen Mathis with 8. How are you getting these guys to play so unselfish and saying, look, I don't care about how much I score, I just want to win? You must be a miracle worker to be able to do that as teenagers.
No, definitely not a miracle worker. Sometimes I go home at night and can't sleep because of it, but I love it. And, it's just a day-to-day process. We tell them every single day, Mickey, just do what we want every single day. Share the basketball, and good things are going to happen. When you share the basketball, you score 70 points. When you play me basketball, you score 45 or 50. And so when we share the basketball, we're a much more better basketball team.
Well, congratulations on the game. I don't want to ask you about Baptist Prep. I want you to enjoy this one, and you get ready for Baptist Prep tomorrow night.
For sure. We're excited about to get the chance. They got somebody going to Kansas, Isaac McBride. He's a heck of a player, and they've got a heck of a team that has a winning culture, something we're trying to build here. And so we're excited about the opportunity, and we're going to give it a go tomorrow.
Congratulations on being in the finals of this tournament.
You bet. Thanks, Mickey.
That's Coach Kyle Pennington. I don't know if Russell's been in the finals in the Hoops for Hunger tournament. I know the girls and boys both haven't been in. I know the girls have won it once before with Michaela Ely's older sister. But the Cyclones and Lady Cyclones both are in the tournament, or in the championship game tomorrow night, beginning at 6 o'clock for the girls and 7:30 for the boys. Let's go through the scoring summary before we wrap it up. The Cyclones were led by Caleb Franklin. Once again, he had 11 and led the Cyclones last night. He's got 12 tonight. He leads the way for Russell. 2 other players in double figures. Cade Schaefer with 11. Ryan Sikowski also with 11. 8 points for Bowen Mathis. 6 points for Rhett Atkins. 5 points for Bronson Smith. 4 points each for Trey Allen and Bryson Kordsmeyer. 3 points for Nick Carter. 3 points for Spencer Terry. You see when they share the basketball, like he was talking about, scoring just spread around. Episcopal was led by Chase Smith, who had 14 points, but he had 12 points at halftime, only 2 points in the second half. 8 points for Jace Mitchell, 7 points for Graham Gordon. Cyclones trailed by 3 at the end of the first quarter. In that second quarter, they opened the second quarter 11-0 run and never looked back. Led by 14 at the half, end up winning 70-45. What about your thoughts on the game tonight?
Well, it's just pressure defense. That's what won the game tonight, along with the three-point shooting improved a lot. We were 6 of, 6 of 17, which is quite an improvement. But you're right, that second quarter we were 3 of 5 from the three-point line, and that's what really pushed us over.
Well, congratulations to the Russell Cyclones and the Russell Lady Cyclones. They will play tomorrow night in the championship game of this tournament. We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast of Russell Cyclone and Lady Cyclone basketball. Our next broadcast, the Lady Cyclones will be playing in Charleston at 6 o'clock tomorrow night, so we'll be on the air about 5:50 with that game. Following that game, the championship, the boys tournament, as the Cyclones at 7:30 take on Baptist Prep. I want to send a special thank you to John Henderson, our engineer for tonight's broadcast. Remind you once again of our scores. The Lady Cyclones beating Pottsville 66-49, and the senior boys defeating Episcopal 70-45. For John Henderson and Aaron Duval, I'm Mickey Duval, reminding you, if you're out on your bike tonight, as always, do wear white. So long, everybody.
Russellville Cyclone basketball on KCJC is proudly brought to you by Curran's.
And we thank you for joining us on our YouTube channel. We'll be on here tomorrow night. We'll do a couple live look-ins on our Facebook page. And thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow night.